All right, we are live again. Change my scores here. All right, getting ready for the game. Probably spelt Stroud wrong. Nice, I got it right. I got it right. Yay! I'm not completely stupid. Just mostly. Oh no, we're gonna put. And kickoff is off. Man, I made it just in time, didn't I? That's gonna be a touchback, and the Colts will have the ball first. There we go. Got that done. We're just a little late. We're just a little late. Just a wee bit. All right. Minshew hands it off. He's going to get about 3 yards there. Hopefully this is a game that's more interesting than the last. I'm sure it will be, as the last game basically didn't matter. This game matters, though. The Strouds trying to take it. The small one running around like a crazy dog. She's trying to play with me, and then the big dog's got in the way. Under center, Minshew shuffles it behind him. He runs. He gets to the just shy of the line of scrimmage. Gonna lose just a little bit. Taylor there. And we got our first flag of the game. I better get flag counters out for this one. This one matters. Illegal use of hands. And that is on the Colts, I believe. All right. On the Colts. Ooh, Grange is in here going Texans. Texans. I remember my first Texan. Never forget it. Storm of day. 1408. Shotgun gets it. Oh, sorry, that was on the Texans. Well, we're just 1402 for second down. Minshew's mustache is not looking triumphant enough. I got this on late. Irish will be on. All right, and shotgun. I think he's working right now, actually. He's often working when he watches us, because he's always fucking working. Gets the snap, drops back. Minshew's got pressure. Pump, gets it out. Fresh downs, 45-yard line. 11 with the reception. Pittman Jr., the wide receiver from USC. All right, this game I can get behind. This game should be better. These teams are playing for it all. They will not both be making playoffs. In fact, they might not both make playoffs. Wow. Unfortunately, I know a lot of people that pay a lot more than that for their apartments. He pumps. He keeps it. Minshew's running with it to the side. He shuffles it. It's caught on the sideline. Hey, he's going to get. Oh, my God, where are they going to mark him? They're going to mark him a yard shy of fresh downs. A beautiful shuffle at last second. Sword of the Spirit, hello. All fans welcome. I do have Texans picked to win, but I like both. I don't mind both teams. Fake. Oh no, it's a real handoff, and he gets it. Fresh downs, bringing a first down with 12:24 left in the first. 35 on the play clock. Grange, you can't moderate people for liking other teams. Now you're pushing it. Your power has gone to your head. I don't even threaten that against Steelers players or Steelers fans. Under center, Minshew with the back well behind him. Fakes the handoff, keeps it. Got a little time. He's running. He's keeping himself. Using those legs. Slides. He's going to be marked shy of downs where he gave himself up. Yes. Going to be a half-yard shy. Second down. Absolute power corrupts. Absolutely. You don't have absolute power. That's for Mod Daddy. Mod Daddy's got the absolute power. You have regular power. In shotgun, back beside him, gets the snap, hands it off to 28. Fresh downs, gets another 10 yards. He gets past the 20. Indy looking to score off their first drive. Irish panic, there he is. He's already got eyes on the game. 11 minutes in the first. The Colts making a decisive drive. Pat McAfee and A-Rod, anyone? Aaron Rodgers is weird. Pat McAfee, I actually like Pat McAfee. 28's taking to Taylor, going to run down the set. Now he was trying to get to the sideline. He's going to get about 3 yards on that one. Nope, I've got the... Oh, I didn't pin my comment. It makes me refresh this shit. I got my video for tie-breaking pinned instead. I really want that to get... I put so much work into it. I really want people to watch it. Hands it off again to Taylor. Going to get 2 or 3... Oh, yep, 2 or 3 yards there, Bob. More like 2 yards. I guess the polls are more fun, aren't they? Fine, I'll start a poll. Who will make... You're right, they're more fun. Colts, Texans, neither. All right, I got the poll. I did the poll. Fires a nice pass. Oh, it's incomplete. Intended for 31. Goodson, running back from Iowa, was the intended target. 4th and 4 now. The small one is on the loose. You want to get picked up? Nope. You're running away? Okay, fine. The small one's being a weirdo dog right now. She's got a burst of energy. She's just scrounging around. Scrounging around the studio right now. Oh, I didn't vote yet. I voted Strouds. And 0 seconds on the play clock. Flag, that's going to be a delay of game on the Colts. Let's see some good, clean foosball over here, guys. Matt Gay, the kicker, 81% of the season. Going to be taking an easy kick. Jesus, she's just a barking machine right now. Small one barking. 38-yard attempt. Gay is a good kicker. Should be in his range. I think Nishka's pissing her off too. And the kick is up, and it is, not clean, but it's good. Snowplows driving by. Colts have 3 points on the board. What do you mean YouTube hid the Stroud's option? I'll hide their option. All right, commercial break, of course, for the changing of balls. Carly, I think you hid the Stroud's option. Yeah, just no, it didn't. I like the matter of factness. Oh, Carly, everybody's just calling you an asshole. I think the small one's calling you an asshole, too. Now we got Shark Horse. Not Ron Jeremy. I thought the same person. All right, I'm going to go check on the small one. Why should I find him? Small one's being rambunctious, and the big one's pissing her off. What do you mean it let you vote again? I don't think you're YouTubing correctly, honey. You can't be voting twice. That's against the rules. Anybody joining us, hit that like button, please, and thank you. All right, the kickoff will be going to the Strouds this time. Get down, down, down. Get down. Jesus criminy. You guys were all good for the last game, and all of a sudden I start the game. We get, what? Not even 10 minutes into it, and you're going to be pieces of shit? Fucking assholes. 9:15 left in the first. Dogs are being assholes. Hopefully they calm down soon. I did let them out. I did my job. 19 seconds on the play clock. Strouds have the ball. Stroud under center. Backwell behind him. Everyone else lined up. Drops back. Fires a big arm pass. It is caught to the 10, to the 5, and it's a touchdown for the Strouds. Who needs time on that one? Holy shit! Collins, Nico Collins, 75-yard touchdown. Holy shit. If you post the link, it won't work anyways because they have to have your credentials. It won't automatically just like let people watch. It's going to know their location and stuff. So don't bother trying to post that link, and no posting links to any sketchy watching things either. I'm going to remove that link, Range. Nothing against you. If it's an ESPN link, it won't work. And if it is not, please don't post it. just in case. No posting anything that goes to a non-NFL licensed place. Oh, it was a link to a GIF? I'm sorry. You can repost it. I didn't even click it. I'm sorry, Grange. I'm sorry. You said blah, blah, blah with the ESPN thing. I got carried away. I'm sorry. We're sorry. You said the link to the game, and I don't want any links to games being posted. People can find them on their own. Honestly, I'm just scared because of like YouTube things. I don't want to get the channel dinged. You know what I mean? Just like that. Okay, mic drop from Obama. Solid GIF, Grange. I apologize. I almost stopped a solid GIF from happening. That's on me. I'll admit when I'm wrong. I'm sorry. We're sorry. Get down. Oh, get down. You're going to make small ones go crazy doing that kind of window looking. I don't know what you're looking at. Super easy to find. And I don't care if anybody uses them. Do what you want. I just don't want to post on here in case, like, it gets hit and then the NFL bot comes through and then we're too young. We don't, YouTube will not hesitate to ding us, unfortunately. Yet I'll still shotgun a beer and do that stuff, and that's fine on YouTube, apparently. Hopefully it stays that way. I'm terribly sorry. Apology accepted. I should have noticed, so it said thetender.com, and I should have realized that's what you normally post. But as soon as I saw it wasn't a thing, I was like, no! Panicked. Who's panicking? I'm not panicking. Are you panicking? Who's panicking? I'm not panicking. My team's already out. I have nothing to panic about anymore. All right, the kickoff is off. The Minshew Mania will get it back. Turning it to the 15, going to get to the 20, and struggles to get to the 25. Going to be about the 23-yard line for the Colts to start. Number 1 with the kickoff reception. Sir, the mod has gone rogue. Rogue? Man, these games are a lot easier to do when you have a co-host. You guys are keeping it active in the chat, though, and I appreciate the shit out of you for that. Drops back, fight. Oh, it's tipped up! Incomplete! Good protection out there. Yep. I don't even like Star Wars. Store Wars. I don't like Storage Wars. I don't understand why Storage Wars need the lightsabers. Is that how they open up the locks? I don't know. I went to Lake Erie and they were showing me some locks one time. I thought I was about to see a bunch of different kinds of hair. All of a sudden, there's water coming in and boats lifting. It was fascinating. 2nd and 10. Minshew in shotgun, feeling lonely. Drops back. He's got pressure. He's sacked to shit. Holy cow, they're going to stop him within the 10, but they could have pushed him into a safety there. Good Lord. Having Irish just between you and Grange, honestly, and Daniel Douglas last one too was pulling in fucking tight. You three you're keeping me busy. I appreciate you. I appreciate it. Let's fucking go. It's a big sack. I heard Minshew can take a big sack, and I don't even mean that out of disrespect. Something I heard. All right, so it's 3rd and 18. Shotgun back behind him. Oh, and they're handing it off? Running up the middle? That's not how you do that. They're only going to get a few yards. That's a 4th down. The punting unit will have to come out. This is instantly a better game. We have 8:03 left in the first quarter, and it's already a better game than the entire other game was. The punt handoff. I remember my first punt in handy. Sorry, that might have been too far. Hey, That's why I need co-hosts. Nobody's here watching me. I'll do whatever I want. And the snap is off. The punt is off. That was a long wait. Decent punt. Fair caught within the 25-yard line. Decent punt. Team runs on 3rd and long to get some more space to punt. Yeah, not a good sign, to be honest. Especially on an indoor stadium like that. You should be doing better than that. Hey, man. Depends on what you like, I guess. Except with the foot. Just pounds. Full on punt. I'm not even, there's no innuendo in there. I'm talking a punt. Man. It's too much. All right, we're rolling for the Strouds. All right. Man, I'm too colorblind for what I want to do right now. Well, I want to give you guys the option to pick the Stroud's color, but two of these are absolutely identical. 3 of them are almost identical, and then these 2 are almost identical. So I'll give you 3 options. Do you want what I think is a purpley blue, the red, or green? You can't see this. It's a nice red one right there, yeah? Red? All right, we're going red. Strouds get red. As soon as we get back to it, I'll roll for the Strouds. I'm going to leave the, what I consider purpley blue for the Colts. I guess that's appropriate. And I know for a fact, because this one's almost a little transparent, I know this is red. It's very funny being colorblind because you very much learn what things are. Because red and greens are similar, but in certain contexts you can tell them apart because it's kind of like sky blue versus navy blue. They look different whether you lighten navy blue all the way up or darken a sky blue all the way up. They will be different. But there's a point where it gets difficult to tell. But this one's almost transparent, and this is the only red dye I have. Well, 20-sided. You're so high you don't know what's going on right now. Jay! I think that you just need to wait 20 minutes and spark up another Jay, my friend. I actually did not eat any of my Santa's cookies before this because it makes me get a little too chill, and I'm trying to be excited. Though for the last game, I kind of wish I did. All right, hands it off. Gonna run. Getting about 4 yards on that one. All right, we're gonna roll for the Strouds. 12. Not terrible. We found John's alternate account. Yes! Strange! Yeah. Don't forget to bring towel. We got John's alternate. Oh, the Steelers winning. Boo. Boo, Steel City. Boo. More like John is Randy. John's always Randy, baby. Fucking, this is already out of hand. This is already a better game. Boo, Steelers, boo. I respect you, Steel City, but I hate the team you root for. Boo! Though I don't like the Ravens either. The Browns are... I don't love them. But I don't full on hate them. Oh, yeah, that's what I just literally told you. I make my own. Oh, Stroud's keeping it. He gets the first downs, diving forward. That's fresh. Just gave you your first heartbreak in life. Yeah, I've dealt with a lot of Steelers giving me heartbreaks, so including this season. Yeah, my edibles. We made Santa's cookies. I made my own butter. I took some of my old weed. I took 2 ounces of it and made 6 sticks of butter out of it, and then we made cookies out of it. And then we've been giving them out as like Christmas gifts. Santa's cookies. They're pretty good. They get the job done. And they're delicious. Gets it. Pass is caught. 6-7 yards as he turf monsters it looks like. Because I have them on hand, I mean, every day. I don't really know how often. I try to keep mine. I like to be here. I don't like to be here. And that's why I didn't have any before this stream, because there's too much of a risk of me chilling too far down, and then I'm no longer entertaining. And if I'm not entertaining, I'm doing all of you a disservice. Especially the people that have, like, directly supported us and all that. It's just not okay. I need a co-host for that shit. And gonna get ripped down. Gonna get a couple yards on it. A yard shy for third down for the Strouds. See, I don't have a measurement for them because I make them myself out of herb. So, like, I don't know. One cookie's good for John. He could probably have two. One cookie for me puts me a little bit up here. My tolerance is low. Always has been. I don't know why, but I'm not complaining. Like, if we're in a circle, I'm always the first one out or one of the first ones out. I love it. Ooh, big stop. Losing a couple yards on it. Ouch. The Stroud's hitting a fourth down. Yeah, I'll literally fall asleep. So, like, if I had a whole cookie, for example, let's say an hour ago, it'd be hitting me now. I'd start going down, and I wouldn't be. The problem is I'm not entertaining that way. I'm not like John, where John can just, like, he can go through. He's good. He's, if anything, John's lubrication is the devil's lettuce. Mine is more so beer and stuff. I think that's one of the reasons we make a good team, though, because if either one of us gets off the rails on one side, the other one's there to pick up the slack. It's teamwork, man. But I'm by myself right now, so no teamwork. Punt is off. Colts to receive. 3:34 left. Fair caught at the 14. Punt equals sad. Like Ricky. He's like Ricky, but more educated. He's just educated. Look at Minshew's fucking eyeballs in that shot. That's awesome. I like Minshew. I can't lie. SSV vaporizers. Oh, yeah, the vaporizers are nice. I like those. We pretty much switched away from that kind of stuff and just go to the carts. There's around here something. Well, I did have it. There it is. There we go. See, I got enough to keep me. See, just a little nip. You know what I mean? You know how some people like to just take a little nip of whiskey here and there? You know? Have a couple beers. That's kind of how I am with the Lechuga del Diablo. Unless I'm really trying to sleep or something. I mean, I'll tell you what. You take a nice edible, you take the right amount, you have a great night. This time of year, I need to do that more often, because before we made the Santa's cookies, I was having a shit time sleeping. Every year in my life. I'm either always tired or always awake this time of year. And this year, I've been always awake. It sucks. It's because of the sunlight. It doesn't trigger me correctly because the sun sets so early. Terrible. Terrible stuff. He got his grade 10. I thought he went to grade 11. John's not quite a Julian, though. See, Julian's got more of the drink in him. I'm more of the Julian. Because I've always got the beer in my... I will do everything with a drink in my hand. You can ask my wife. She's on the stream a lot. She might even be in the chat. I can dig a trench with a beer in my hand. And that's not a lie. I've done it. He has mixed drinks, of course, but... Yeah, I'm more of the Julian. John is definitely more of the Ricky, but more educated. John doesn't say stupid Ricky-isms, which is a good thing, but also an unfortunate thing. Yeah. Yeah, no, mine are sativa edibles. They're from Cinderella 99 that I may or may not have done myself. I admit to nothing. It's New York State. I'm legal here. I don't care. New York State with their marijuana laws created a lot of convoluted shit, but overall they nailed it, which is rare. New York likes making really dumb laws usually, but with the exception of rolling it out terribly, but that's more of a business side of things. They did a good job with it. And hands it off to Taylor, running to the left side a little bit. Fresh baked downs, and he's going to get dragged down, but he gets an additional 4 on top of it for the Colts. Oh, shit, I didn't change the score. Fuck. Not even stoned. See, I don't even have the excuse. I just admitted I'm not stoned. Should I admit that I am stoned? I'm not. See, like my job, even if I say, like, oh, I like smoking weed, my job can't fire me anymore in New York because of that. They can't drug test me for weed. And I don't do anything else. So, drops back. Oh, there's pressure coming. Got hands on him. Gets it out just in time. But he is hit. Little shoulder pad exposed. Oh, yeah. Grew awesome here, too. Really big. A lot of my friends actually don't prefer it because it's a little too sativa high. And a lot of them like getting fucked. But I like being able to, I like walking around weed, you know what I mean? I like getting my boogie on. I wanna be more active. But I mean, edibles, if you have, they're, a certain amount is just strong. THC is still a downer, no matter how you cut it. Fakes the handoff, fires it. It is incomplete. Good stop there by number 30 on the Strouds. Literally thought that you had a real magic eraser board behind you. Oh, yeah. Yeah, poor fucking dude. Some of these states need to get with it and just some states are still criminalized. What? Dude, a guy I know, literally, he's never smoked, and I was talking about weed, and he's like, weed, and I'm like, better than booze. Like, do you like hangovers? It's a very odd conversation out of someone I didn't expect it from. It's a real dry erase board. It's just, I use the computer to fill it out. Fires it. Big arm pass. It is incomplete by a bunch. Oh, no. Wait, that might be. Oh, that's going to be offensive pass interference right there, guys. I think we got some offensive pass interference. Oh, it's holding on the offense. Holding on the offense. Legalize sports gambling before Well, that makes sense. It's a gray arena for me. Everything is legal for me because I'm 21. But for most people, it isn't because, well, yeah. Sign a document that I would agree to a drug test. Ooh. Yeah, see, that's why I like New York's law. They can't. Unless it's if you're doing anything federal, you can still be drug tested. But anything state level or lower, which is most stuff, yeah, you're good. 20-yard caught, returning it, gets 25, 30, and 35, negotiated out of bounds. Good starting position for the Strouds. Weed is good in a lot of instances. It's not for everyone, and I will accept that. It's it can help with anxiety unless it doesn't. I know some people, they can't have it because they get so anxious. And it's not because of any family or whatever pressures or anything. They literally cannot handle it. I know people that will do mushrooms. They will do acid. They will not smoke weed. They'll get hammered. They can't do weed. They just can't. It just freaks them out, which is crazy to me. But hey, I don't discredit them. Fires a big arm pass again. It is overthrown. Oh, 86, the intended target. Ooh, rolling. Oh, we're rolling again? Irish is on roll mania. All right, fine. That's a 13. Not great. Not great, not bad. Shouldn't be a turnover. Shouldn't be a turnover. We got 13. 2:24 stopped in the first quarter. Makes you good at playing Halo. So, drops back, Stroud fires it. Caught. And fresh downs as he's hurtled out of bounds. Halo is funny. So I got a story. When in high school we played a lot. Well, my friends played a lot of Halo. I'm not a huge gamer, but I play here and there. It was Halo 2 specifically. And then a bunch of them thought it would be really funny to pick teams consistently where they picked red and green. I'm colorblind, mind you. So they picked red and green as the teams, and then they'd get mad that I was team killing. It's like you literally did it as a joke. And then you're mad. Like you did it. Hands it off. Get a tiny gain, if anything, on that one. Second down. So literally, people in on the joke were mad at me for team killing. Then they're like, we don't want to play with him. He team kills. No, motherfuckers. Literally, I became a team killer because people would fuck with me on both sides and then complain that I was bad at the game after giving me like, what? I guess the moral of the story is high school teenagers are fucking dumb as shit, including myself at the time. The story's just in that one. And running with it, gonna get 5 yards. Singletary. Wow, the gem the Bills had and just refused to use. See, that's the thing. I'm not great at shooters either because I don't play them a lot. And a lot of my friends are pretty serious gamers where I'm not. But then I like playing them still in the right situation. And then they would do that and it was just like, come on, guys. Don't label me as a team killer after you made me do it. To be fair, that was the dynamic of our group of friends, though. Oh, there's a flag. Play a stop. That's going to be on the Strouds, most likely. I'm super good at Grand Theft Auto. False start on the Texans. Yeah, I don't like Grand Theft Auto Online at all. Also, I hate when people just nonstop keep killing you in like crazy airplanes and stuff, like jets. And it's just like, dude, I'm just trying to like play. You know, when I say I'm good at the game, it doesn't mean I want to watch my back constantly for some douchebag that's just going around waiting for me to spawn, finding me and killing me before I get anything. Fires it. It's cut. Gonna get past the 50, almost to the 45. Couple yards shy of fresh downs. It's a fourth down. Do they go for it or do they just take the punt? The story in Grand Theft Auto is much better or just screwing around. Online, it gets frustrating to me. And then Carly loves playing online. It sucks at the story. She plays online. She's having the time of her life, doing fine. She goes to play the story, and it's rough. I can get through the story like a motherfucker. My brother always said that. He would always get the games, and it's so funny. So we had Grand Theft Auto 3 growing up, was the first one. It was on computer. And I was way too young to be playing this game. And my brother, like, had it, and then I would sneak play it, and then he one time caught me playing. I was like, oh, shit, because he's 5 years older than me. He's like, what are you doing? I was like, and he's like, what? And he saw me play. He's like, man, you're good at this. I was like, yeah. So then he literally would cover for me so I could beat the game for him so that he could have all the islands and everything to just screw around on. So literally me as a little shithead would beat the game for him, get everything, so that he could just play around. And that was my introduction to Grand Theft Auto. And now 6 is being advertised, and I'm so excited. We have an Xbox. I prefer PlayStation personally, but again, I haven't gamed since PlayStation 2 in a serious sense of any kind. I was also a WoW player. I played World of Warcraft. Then that was computer, obviously. And then once I got into music, I just stopped playing games. I didn't have the time. You can't really, well, you can, but with what I did, because I have a lot of hobbies and stuff, like, you got to cut and do here and there. But we have an Xbox that John bought us when he won at the casino. Carly uses it for like Flight Sim. We use it for Grand Theft Auto 5. So we have Xbox because all of our friends have Xbox, so it makes life easier when we do decide to game. Because nowadays, like, you can game, like, we can play Rocket League, and we can play, John is so good at Rocket League, but if we play with him, like, he's really fun to play with if you're not that good at games. Because he's good at, like, self-handicapping, if that makes sense. Hello, ELS! WoW on Xbox would be sweet. Yeah. Yeah, John is fun to play with games that you're not necessarily good at. He will self-handicap well. And of course, when there's an epic thing, he's still going to dunk on you. You know, The Series S. I don't even know what mine is. Mine's the... Well, it's an Xbox One. I don't know what... I don't know anything. I don't know anything else. I don't know anything else other than that. To be honest. It plays the stuff we needed to play. Punt is... That's why John bought it for us. Oh, they're going to get the... Oh, the punt's going to be at the 1... Yep. Guys, the Stroud's get a safety roll. It's a 3. It's a 3 on the safety roll. Damn it. I was excited. Oh, John's all about the Nintendo Switch. I think if I got a new console, I'd probably get that. I like playing the Pokemon games and stuff like that. I don't game. I play so much music, I don't have time to game, and I do this. Like when you're doing YouTube, and I'm a professional musician, and because being a professional musician doesn't pay you shit, and doing YouTube pays you even less. The only money we get is from the lovely donors on this channel, which thank you very much. All right, it's gonna be on the Strouds. There's a flag. That's on the Strouds. That's gonna be encroachment. That'll be encroachment. Yep. Oh, see, and that's what the 3 got us. Out of safety territory. Yeah, when you do that, and I still have to have a full-time job, I don't have time in my day to play video games when I'm also still trying to do other things in life and other things. I spend too much time doing this, editing videos, doing videos, practicing music, we practice almost every week in the band. We have a gig almost every week in the band. Gets intense. Hands it off, runs, gets about 3 yards. It's designed for disc-free gaming at 440. Ability upscale to 4K with a custom SSD. I understood half of that. I don't know if ours takes discs. I think ours takes discs. We don't have a single disc, though. We play discless. Dickless. But we have the ability to have a dick. And gets the fresh down. It's going to be close to the 15. That's a struggle for first few. Taylor with the run. Neither is possible. Neither's possible, just saying. The Steelers did win. The Steelers needed to win for the neither option to matter. With the Steelers winning, it fucks everything up. That also makes for a more interesting weekend, to be fair. Fuck the Steelers! Under center, Minshew, back well behind a motion from 1. Hands it off, gonna get 4 yards. Ours must be the Series X then. I don't know. This is where we need John. John would be all in this conversation about the gaming stuff. I'm the fucking idiot here when it comes to that stuff. My band did release its first album, though. Five-song EP, Tales from the Possum Lodge. No O needed. Check it out. Drops back, fires it, caught by Taylor behind the line of scrimmage, gonna struggle his way 2 yards shy, bringing a 3rd down. We had the Xbox 360 for the longest time. John literally won at the casino and bought us the better one so Carly could play her game. Ooh. The band name is Furious George. Let me give you the album name, though. Tales from the Possum Lodge. There's a lot of Furious Georges as a band name because you're allowed to have multiple. If you look up Tales from the Possum Lodge on any major streaming service, it should come up under Furious George. The picture is like a broken down shack for the album art. Hands it off, oh no, he loses yards! He's gonna lose 3 yards. Oh man, 4th down for the Minshew Manias. The Minshew Maniacs. The Strouds versus the Minshew Maniacs. All right, I like that. Nice. Thanks, CLS. Yeah, I'll probably put a post up soon. So we're releasing each song on regular YouTube for just like an album art listen through thing. Throughout the week, we're doing it every 2 days because the algorithm, we're doing what the algorithm prefers. So every 2 days, we're going to release a song instead of doing all 5 at once. Because if you do all 5 at once, 2 of them are getting neglected by the algorithm. And like YouTube says this themselves. Punt is off. Going to be caught near the 15, and he's going to return it. 20 gets... Oh, he keeps on his feet. 25. He's still on his feet. He gets to the 30-yard line. A wonderful return out of congestion for the Strouds. Oh, ELS got 650 subs. I saw your latest, I think it was your latest short. It just popped up on my phone. They're finally giving me your videos again, YouTube algorithm. So I watched through a few of them. So I think it was a more recent one. It had 72 likes before I liked it. It was a 402 train coming through. It wasn't snowy, but it wasn't green either. I play the bass. I wrote the lyrics for Bender, Pin Drops, and Demolition Dance. And Nick, our singer, wrote the lyrics for Shot and Dredge of Society, though me and Nick worked very heavily communicating about the creative process of writing. So we worked together. Like, I gave him lyrics, and like the 3 I wrote, he made adjustments to, which he should. And like, he wrote the melodies. I didn't write the melodies. I only wrote the lyrics. So he wrote melodies, scattered, talked about ideas. I wrote those 3. The other 2, we just talked back and forth about ideas. He wrote those 2. The rest of the writing process was completely all 5 of us in the band. And we work really good as a team. Like in Dredge of Society, I play bass chords, and that was Nick's doing. He was like, you need to do this. And I was like, okay, we'll try it. And then I tried some things, some other things. The guys were like, no, yes, no, yes. As far as lyric writing, like there was like 3 sets of lyrics I wrote that got like, no, we don't like them. We don't like them. It's like, okay, back to the drawing board. Let's try again. I just love writing, so. We got Wacky Wisdom Sports. I think it's the first time I've seen you. If not, I apologize. But welcome, welcome. Go Texans, CJ Stroud, lock Fort Roy. Hey, Irish, 40 is more than when I subbed to you. You only had like 30 when I subbed. I think Bender is my favorite. Dredge of Society is my second favorite. Shot is definitely my third favorite. Demo is definitely my least favorite. Which Demo is the first one we wrote, so I'm glad it is my least favorite because we've just gotten better from there. Project was a long time. So we went to the studio in Buffalo, GCR Studios, which is the Goo Goo Doll Studios. We know a guy, so we got in there at a reasonable price. Our merch sales from our band, all the merch sales went to recording, so that's how we paid for it. And we went to GCR Studio and we also went to Lost Recording for 2 of them. The other 3, which did come out better. Lost is also closed, unfortunately. They did not survive the pandemic, which sucks because they were really nice and good there. GCR is the Goo Goo Doll Studio, though, so we went there. I don't know if the engineer wants his name said, so I'm not going to say it. But we know him personally from the area. So we got in there. It was really cool. Great experience. We got a good price, too, because of it. Like, there were 28 microphones just for the room/drums. So many microphones. Fires it, it's caught. Gets past the 35. Taken down. 3rd down. 5 to go. Minor League Hockey in Green Bay on Tuesday. Nice. Minor league sports are awesome, man. I love minor league hockey. Minor league hockey and minor league basketball are fantastic sports. Yep, GCR Studio. They treated us real nice there. Classy place. We got pizza. Fires it. It's caught and fresh downs. Yeah, they were really cool. Treated us real good there. Fantastic. And then Freckled Beaver Records is just like a local guys we know. Uncle Ben's Remedy is the band that the guy that runs Freckled Beaver is in. We know them very well. We work with them a lot. Local place, nothing crazy. They were willing to put us on and like for no money. We like paid him like $50 literally, and then he gets X% of the no money we're gonna make. Fires a big pass. And like even if it was like a big record contract, his percentage is super low. Like we're working together because he wants to do this more. We're all friends. We're all there. He's learning that whole side of things, so we're helping him learn. And we're happy to have the help on our end because we don't know shit about it. So real mutual. Buffalo is an awesome music scene. Let me just put it that way. The Buffalo area, Western New York, has an awesome local music scene. Lots of great local bands. If you come to Buffalo, New York, you better go to bars that play local music. Especially in the South towns. In Buffalo's a little worse, generally. Some of the bars in regular Buffalo like to pay less good bands absolute crap because they'll take it. You go to the South towns, they pay better, and they get better bands. So the South towns are where you want to go. Find some great local music. Will there be a... Yeah, I look forward to it, ELS. I love your shorts. Your shorts game is getting real good, too. It just keeps improving. I think you're doing great. I think you cut it off right when you need to. Gets it, and oh! Just shy of the fresh baked downs for a 4th down and a half a yard. I say go for it. I say you go for it. This is for playoffs, baby. Fourth and less than 1. They're going for it. You better sneak that in though. Don't Zach Taylor it. Let's put it that way. Oh, what happened here? Flag on the play. No, this could change things. Oh, it's going to be on the Strouds. Yeah, now you don't go for it anymore. Oh, shit, I didn't change the corner. Fuck. Well, I did good in the boring game. Then you guys got me talking about my music, which I'm proudly crazy about. Yeah, it's a good game so far, Daniel Douglas. Started out a little fierier than current. Stalled out a little bit, but not in a bad way. Stalled out because of good defense, not bad offense right now. All right, and the punt is off. Oh, you did post the Spotify thing. Yeah. Thank you, Grange. 3,186 views. That's good views. Yeah, the one was doing great. It had 72 likes. I was like, wow. Man, that's got to be good. 72 likes is good. Real good. They are playing a little nervous. I don't think they're playing super conservative, though, which I like. A lot of run game, but I wouldn't call that conservative. That's just good strategy. Well, thank you, Grange. We're very proud of that album. Tomorrow I'm going to be posting another one of the videos on YouTube. Well, videos. It's literally just the album art. So I'll probably post that one in the chat here and there. Or the playlist. But so the only pedal I use until now is a drop tuner. So if we're in E flat, I can just hit it and I don't have to get another bass or tune. Otherwise, I just got myself a MXR distortion DI pedal, which I literally haven't used yet. I got it on Friday. So I don't want to use my amp anymore because we got a better board. And we can plug direct in, and I use in-ears now, which I didn't used to do. So I don't need my big, heavy fucking Fender amp or a Marshall amp anymore, which is literally 60 pounds and bulky. So I'm just going to use that for the DI. Boom, in. We have subs we bring for our mains. So we already have subs, mains. We have the whole thing. I don't need my amp anymore. We're going down. Bender is my baby, dude. I'm so proud of those lyrics. I appreciate it. So I don't use anything fancy. And now I'll finally have something with a little distortion, and I won't go crazy with it. I don't use picks, ever. I will not use a pick. I will not pay a 5-string. I have my 4-string with the drop D tuner. You've seen it. I showed you the drop D tuner. That's what I use. I'm a very traditionalist bassist. I believe that that is the way to go. I'm fine with slapping, though I don't do it myself much. Tapping is insane. I don't do it myself because it's really fucking hard to do. I do a tiny bit of it here and there when I'm having fun. I would not describe myself as being good at it, though. I don't practice it much. Every once in a while I'll have fun and do it. Like even in a gig I'll do a couple little nothing special. I'm your pocket. I'm like you know how a quarterback is a pocket passer? I'm a pocket bassist, if that makes sense. That's how I play bass. I'm a pocket bassist. Fires it. It is incomplete. The Strouds do their job. 24. Yeah. Pixar for pussies. Yeah, slapping's fun. I just don't do it. I just don't. I can. Every once in a while I'll do it. I've done musicals for high schools that you need a slap part. I can slap. I've practiced the shit out of slapping. I'm always rusty, so whenever I have to do it, I have to like practice a little bit. It's just not my style. That's just it. It's nothing I play warrants it, and it sounds not good in it. So I've never done it, if that makes sense. It's just never been warranted with what I do. Gonna get 5-6 yards. The Colts will, bringing a 3rd down. Let's see another big stop. 7:40 left in the second quarter. Everything is good. Being versatile is awesome, and that'll get you much more gigs. I got lucky because I played stand-up too, remember? Right, so I was practicing stand-up mostly for a long time, like 6 years, more than electric. I didn't really play I played electric, but I didn't practice electric. I practiced stand-up, and that's where I would have learned slap better and stuff. I played stand-up with a bow. I did the classical route and jazz. Fires it. It is caught. Gonna get to the line of scrimmage. Oh, he gets a little pass. It's gonna be stopped. 4th down and 2 yards for the Colts. The Strouds defense coming in. So yeah, I played stand-up a bunch instead of learning the other things, which I'm fine with. I love playing stand-up. I love classical music. Classical music is amazing. I love jazz. So I did a lot of jazz playing. No, I play dirty rock roll music. And I love the trajectory of my musicianship. And the punt is off. Strouds to receive. And gets it. Going to get past the 40. Great starting position. Best part about being in a band with your friends is we literally do whatever the fuck we want. Yes. Bands are always hard. Like when we were writing the songs, dude, we got in arguments. I've told one of my bandmates to fuck himself with like gusto. And then we got past it because we're adults. But like, it is hard being in a band. Even, yeah, it's hard. I love my guys. Literally when I say like, oh, I'm going to go to a Bills party, it's always the drummer's house. I'm going to Robert's house. If I say I'm going to a Bills party, it's Robert's house, where I will see my bandmates. We will all be there. When a Bills game is on prime time and I'm streaming, I'm the missing band member from watching the games. Sometimes Paul doesn't go. He drives bus though too, so he's got to get up mad early. So sometimes he doesn't go for the prime times, but like, we're often there. We hang out together. We do things together. We are bros. We're mates. We're mates. And that's how I describe it. We're not friends. We are friends, but we're mates. It's different. Like John's my guy, right? John's one of my guys. you know? Where these guys are my mates. Rocky Mountain Queen is your baby. So you fought over that. Yep. Oh, dude, you'll get in fights. I've talked to people after like gigs that I've like knew in high school and stuff, and like no hard feelings or anything against them. You know, one of those you just drift apart, but then you see me like, oh, you're talking. Then they see me playing because I play a lot, locally, obviously. And they'll be like, oh man, I want to get in a band, but this, that, and the other thing. The other people are always so unreasonable. And they get so cocky and they're like, I'm so much better. And it's like, first off, no, you're not, clearly, because you're talking about it. You're hard to work with. I don't know what to tell you. Like when guitarists come up to me and be like, I don't know why I can't find a band. I'm awesome. It's like, yeah, a lot of people are though. You're hard to work with. If you're going to play guitar, everyone's good at guitar. A good guitarist is so easy to find. You got to be easy to work with. That's where you get it. A good bassist, a good drummer, that's hard to find. A decent singer, easy to find. A really good singer like we have in Nick, super hard to find. A singer that's easy to work with, almost impossible to find. We got the great singer that's easy to work with. He's so chill. I love him. I love Nick. I love all the guys. All right, shuffles it behind him, passes the 40, past the line of scrimmage, and gets to midfield, bringing a 2nd down and 3 yards. We're friends before the... Yeah. Well, like Tim and Robert, drummer, guitarist, they're actually my cousins. Though they're significantly older than me, they're still like cousins. They're family. I've known them my whole life. I don't know, and then Nick and Paul got involved, and it's been smooth sailing. Yeah, and there's also nothing wrong with saying that you're good at what you do. As long as you're not arrogant, you can be you can be understand you're good. Fakes the pass, I said it wrong. Fake the handoff, got it, fresh downs with forward progress, +2. Go Dirt 81. Yeah, you can say you're pretty good. There's nothing wrong with that. As long as you're right and you're not fucking dumb about it, it's okay to know you're good at something. It'd be like talking to a football player and being like, oh, are you good at football? Like, yeah, I'm in the fucking NFL. Yeah, I'm good at football. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, they are. All of them. Hands it off. Gonna get a nice 6-yard gain, it looks like. Like, anyone in the NFL is good at football. Even if they're bad, they're still good. Nice. All right. 2nd and 4, more like 3.5. Gets it, shuffles it. There's congestion. He's gonna get 1.5 yards shy for 3rd down. Yeah, music's never been a hobby for me. It's always been a driven, I want to make money doing this. I mean, it's the same as you two. I love entertaining people. Like, I guess it's not even just music, it's just entertaining people. I like being an entertainer. I want to make money doing this. I want it to be my job. My only job. It is already my job. Fires the pass to the side. Fresh downs, 30-yard line. 25 to 20. He's running to the sideline. Gets the 10. He's on his feet. He's going to be up. They're marking him at the 7. They're marking him at the 7-yard line. Yeah, I love entertaining. I like making people feel good. Just love entertaining people, and that is the case. I've been public speaking since high school, too. Do parades and shit. It's fun. Under center, Stroud shuffles it to Singletary, 26, who's going to go. He's going to get to about the 4-yard line. Yep, 4-yard line. Bringing a 2nd and goal. .245 left in the 2nd quarter. Come on, Stroud's, get a commanding lead here. Let's get you through this. Oh, immediately just hands it off. The Singletary's got congestion. He stays on his feet. He gets to the 1 yard line, it looks like. Nope, the 2 yard line's where they're going to mark him. Ooh, also, Grange, Pin Drops is the song that Tim Ripper Owens is on. Fun fact. Singer for Judas Priest. One of the singers for Judas Priest. 2-minute warning is hit. I'm going to run to the bathroom real fast. Oh boy. Ooh, I almost dropped that bottle. That wasn't bad. Put it right there. Okay. Yes, so Pin Drop, because I think it was you, maybe it was someone else, but you were the one that said you really liked Judas Priest and you knew who Tim Ripper Owens was. If it's not you, I really need to figure out who it was because somebody was like, really gave a shit, which was cool. I mean, it wasn't really that hard. We paid him. He listened to stuff. He's like, yeah, I'll do that. Very business transaction-y, to be fair, but you gotta have bathroom breaks, Liv. Jesus. Also, check out the new music, Liv. It dropped. Played songs 2023 that was Breaking the Law. What do you think? Most played song of 2023. Breaking the law, breaking the law. Breaking the law, breaking the law. That song, it's funny because it's like a bunch of people got in the room. Well, they got in the room and were like, I've got an idea for a song. It's going to be about breaking the law. Fucking love it. Fucking love it. Let's hear it. Let's hear it. What do you think? What do you think the main hook is going to be? Breaking the law, breaking the law. Breaking the law, breaking the law. Breaking the law. It's a genius. What are we going to call it? Touchdown for the Strouds! 47. Back with it. We're going to call Breaking the Law. You got to look it up by album name. There's too many Furious Georges. Yep. And the extra point is good. We got a 14-3 game. I'm changing it. Don't worry. I'm on it. I'm on it for real this time. I know, Liv. If she doesn't find it, I'll be able to help her. I think I sent it to my guy. So. Not death metal at all. Well, it's just so funny because, like, my example of, like, you've got the band Slaughter. And my favorite song by Slaughter is Fly to the Angels, a lovely representation of somebody passing away and a beautiful symphony around it. It's like, oh my God, it's so sad. It's so good, though. But it's Slaughter! Like, everyone's... I guess it's not anymore, but back in the day, they were like, this music's the devil's music because it's Slaughter. And it's like, yeah, the Fly to the Angels is better than any fucking prayer you'll read at a goddamn eulogy, so I think Slaughter's not that bad. Kickoff is off, Colts to receive. And it'll be a touchback, as is tradition. Oh my God, everyone's on right now. Jesus Christ. Oh, Dixon's doing a basketball game. All right, gets the snap, hands it off, and gets the fresh downs. All right, gets it from shotgun again. Minshew got some time. Fires it. Was that caught? Or the refs ruling? I think the refs are ruling that a catch. Something recently where Avenged Sevenfold had wrote System of a Down by picking a random book. Oh, yeah. Picking a random book and choosing a paragraph and putting in some tunes. Yeah, that is a fact. And it wasn't Avenged Sevenfold writing System of a Down. It was System of a Down writing I don't think you trust in my self-righteous suicide. I cry. That one. The that is literally there. Ineligible man downfield. Oh no, sorry, 12 men on the field. Oops. 12 men on the field for the Strouds. Yeah, so System of a Down. Maybe it was with help of one of the people from Avenged Sevenfold, but it wasn't Avenged Sevenfold and System of the Down. It was System of the Down with maybe a member of Avenged. But yes, that is true. Just picked up, and that was literally the lyric for part of it. It was a short part of it. Still cool. In shotgun, Minshew gets it, drops Bick. Pressure's coming. He's got hands on him. And the ball comes out as there's hands. There's a flag on the play. Do the Texans have the ball? I believe so, maybe. There's flag on the play, too. Oh, it's going to be intentional grounding and not a fumbly guy. No. Illegal contact on the defense. That didn't look like intentional grounding to me. That looked more like a fumbly guy. That was illegal contact. I think they need to rename the penalty of illegal touching the ball to not be illegal touching because it's too close to illegal contact. And I think it can get confusing to newer NFL fans. And another flag. That's cha-cha, folks. Repeat. Yeah, that was illegal. That was an illegal. That was one illegal. Yeah, illegal touching is something else. That's why I don't like it. Illegal touching is with the ball, which isn't an ineligible man downfield either. It's like if an ineligible man touches the ball. I don't even fully understand it. Big arm pass out of Minshew to nobody. Yeah, illegal touching has to do with the offense and a person like a lineman grabbing the ball that isn't allowed to. Whereas, what the fuck was the other one? Illegal touching and illegal contact. Illegal contact is generally a defensive play, but can be an offensive play. It's just so crazy. I've literally read the entire NFL rule book, and I'm still like, these parts, they get so convoluted. So weird. Second and 15. Someday I will understand the rules to a T. Second and 15. Shotgun back beside him. Gets the snap. Minshew pumps. Big arm throw. It is overthrown. No good. Illegal ball. See? I like illegal balls. Whenever we're in pool league, if somebody gets touching balls, if you've never played snooker, it's a real thing. If the cue ball and the another ball are actually touching, the referee says, touching balls. So when I'm in pool league, if I ever see it, I will yell, touching balls. Usually gets a pretty good laugh. A couple of people are a little overly serious, don't think it's that funny. A lot of people that are very serious think it's funny because they understand snooker too. So they're like, oh, that's an actual call. You're just using it wrongly. Funny. I love yelling it. And going to get about 5 or 6 yards on that, but it's going to bring the 4th down. So touching balls. All right, so we're going to raid Rhino for halftime here. We're going to wait until the quarter's over. We're going to do it with respect. I know we got a lot of Texans fans in here. He's a Colts fan. Please be respectful. He is a friend of the channel and a good guy. And he tends to not be so profane as us, right? So we're just going to be respectful. So we're going to give him a good old-fashioned raidy poo. And the kick is up, a 52-yard attempt, and it looks good. That is good. What a beautiful kick out of the Colts. Beautiful kick. And by respectful, I also mean, like, again, he doesn't do the whole shit-talking thing like I do, like we do here. He's less profane. So, like, he's not profane. So, just respect his channel. And then we'll do that. Oh, we got Spider-Man in the stands. That kid's just confused. It's a nice hat, though. That kid looks like he's 35 seconds left in the first half of this game. Kick is off. And looks like a touchback to me if I've ever seen one. Ah, these Arnold Palmers are delicious. I would highly recommend. All right, we haven't rolled in a while. I think we're going to have to roll on this one. So we got 14-6. Stroud's over Minshew Mania. 35 seconds left in the half. Stroud gets a flag immediately. We got 33 seconds stop. False start on the Strouds. Why? Why are you damning how much time's left? The Strouds have the ball. They're in control of this half right now. All right, loop-de-loop around in the backfield. Stroud gets it, hands it off. Singletary gonna get nowhere. 30 seconds counting down. Gonna bring a second down. And like 17 probably. I would honestly have to suggest that too. Nope, timeout taken by the Colts. Colts want the ball back? Can they be it? They might need a first down. So the Bills did not clinch. Oh, yeah, right, because the Steelers won. One of these teams is going to knock the Steelers out. The Steelers ain't making playoffs. And if they do, I'm going to have to make my first AFC North skit. I might anyways, actually. Shuffles it behind him, gets to the 20, going to get 3 yards and out of bounds. That's going to stop the clock. Good job. What are the Strouds doing right now? It's third down, and they just literally... And the Colts lose the timeout? Was I wrong where I saw him go out of bounds? Why'd they use a timeout? Why is he throwing up? Hey, whatever warms you up. I don't care. Stroud's doing awesome. What am I going to say? It looks a little weird to me, but... Yeah, originally I needed the Jags to lose when the Bengals were still technically in it. That all changed. Gets a snap from shotgun. Stroud's got some time. He fires it to the ground. It's going to stop the clock at 18 seconds for 4th and 12. Do the Strouds just want this game to be closer? Wait, you want the Steelers in Grange? What's wrong with you? I will moderate you. All right, punting units out. It was the half that'll never end. The punt is off, and it. Oh, is that going to be roughing the kicker? No. Gets the 30, almost to the 35. He's taken down. 7 seconds remain. 1 timeout for the Colts. 2 for the Strouds. Oh, right. If the Jags win, the Steelers are out. Right. Yep, you're right. I was backwards. Sorry, Grange. Sorry. Yeah, Irish. Yep. Sorry, I'm just fucking stupid. Don't mind me. I'm just dumb. Just dumb. Are you really gonna go for something here on 7 seconds? All right. Shotgun. Minshew Mania. 16 on the play clock. Are they gonna try to get him to draw? All that is 5 yards, dude. All right, drops back. He's got pressure, but now he scrambles over to the right side. He's got some time, fires a lobby boy to nobody with 0. Okay, and we're done. That's the half. All right, folks, let's do a good old-fashioned Rady poo. How about that? All right. A success. All right. Nice raid there. Let's see here. We got. Oh, did I? Oops. Oh, his game ended. Damn it. Oh, all right. That's fine. We'll just stick with Rhino for today. Rhino's a good raid. Yeah. Nice little raidy poo. They don't need to be crazy. Just get those likes up. We're all in it together, dude. There's so much room in YouTube. YouTube is the next. Sports YouTube, sports in general, not just football. Sports YouTube is going to explode soon. For real. Nobody watches the mainstream guys, with a couple exceptions, and is happy with the content they provide anymore. They took some liberties and just shit on them. Everything's the hot take. Everything's got to be hot take. It's like, it's bad when a TV station people are more into the hot take stuff than a YouTube algorithm baiting idea is. Like, people don't YouTube bait with so much negativity, so much hotness. That's what's crazy. So yeah, it's here. I mean, you got to consider, like, Tom and Brandon are the Giants. They don't even have 1 million subs, which is also a shame. They should have over 1 million subs because they are awesome. But like, when you think about it, you think about these people doing it. Pat McAfee was what? The Giant? His sub count's relatively low compared to a lot of other things. Because it hasn't blossomed yet, friends. ESPN snagged him up. Because they see where it's going. Finally, somehow, after years of mistakes at ESPN, they finally like, oh, edgy doesn't mean ignorant. Yeah. Edgy can just mean a real conversation that regular folks have. Swears and all. So, anyways, that's my opinion. And I am excited for the future. I do wish I started this channel 1 year sooner, because I had the idea. But at the same time, you got to be happy you did it at all, because even last season we started 3 weeks late. So it's easy to be like, oh, should have started a year sooner, where it's like, I almost didn't even start last year. I let it slip through until I was like, John, we're doing this. And he was like, yes, we're doing this. And then we did it. Boy, did our stream suck to begin with. It was terrible. That's okay. You don't know what to fix until you start looking around. So you start digging. That's the important part. And it's fun. Genuinely fun. Oh, just more commercials. What do we do? Remember the first streams? The streams were unique to say the least. Yeah. No, it wasn't our first stream. It was like the fourth week of football. It was really early though. It was really early. We had COVID too at the time, which was fun. We were very sick. So we couldn't go to pool league and we stayed home. We were doing a Thursday night game. And me and Carly got raided. And it was awesome. That's how we got a lot of you guys. Yeah, it was early. Real early. We were still in the playoffs last year's where we moved into this room. Because remember, we still had the dogs lapping stuff up from the water bowl. We'd have constant dog noises. My microphone levels were all over the place. The camera was shit back then because we didn't use a GoPro or an external. We used just the regular one. We had nothing for lighting. We had literally just a foldy table and two just kitchen chairs because it was in line with the TV. We made it work. And then we got the green screen eventually. That was a big step. The green screen was a big step. That made me feel better about stuff. Because just having the dark corner. And I tried to do lighting. And then I bought these lights that I'm pointing at like you can see. And they're not even on anymore because now I have the top light with Wi-Fi LEDs. So I have literal 100-watt, two 100-watt equivalents in the ceiling now. So that I can get rid of these other stupid lights. I think the lighting's looking pretty good on this. And I can adjust them from my phone, so if I need anything, I can just go on there and change it. It was such a bad idea, ELS, but it seemed like a good idea. We got sleepy in it. We just stopped and we just sat there. It was so bad. It was a bad idea. Coming into this room was a good idea, though. So it was only a half bad idea. The couch was terrible, but that's why in the off season we built Dino's Drafhouse, which was a great idea. Yeah. Again, you got to start somewhere, man. You just do it. Luckily, we were all performers in one points or another, so like the camera shyness wasn't too bad, even though it was dumb. We didn't concentrate on the fact that like, oh, this isn't great. Because yeah, sure. How can we do better? Well, we don't know yet because our stream crashes every time. Because I don't have the settings right. Because I don't have this. Because I don't know how to use Streamlabs. I don't know how to use YouTube in general. What's a good thumbnail? So much to learn, and you can only do it on the job. You can only do it on the job. I'm glad we started. I'm glad we did that, and it was very fun. It's still fun, obviously. Wouldn't do it if it wasn't fun. Was Red Bull? Well, it could have worked if we were like posting on like RedTube. Like we got a lot of jokes in our personal life about the casting couch. Too many jokes. About 10 too many jokes where like this is not a good idea for the stream. Too many casting couch jokes. Does not work. So much, dude. It's so much. Like somebody starting out that's not already a professional entertainer too. That's even harder. I've been public speaking since high school, so I didn't have much to get over with the camera. To post yourself is very stressful. I can imagine. I don't have the stress. That's because I've already been in the public eye for so long. I've been on the fucking news. Yeah, I've used some places to make my thumbnails. Canva was the best option. Hey, Flyer Viking popping in to hit the like button. Glad for you to join us. Hope you're having yourself a good evening. Hope the weather wherever you are isn't too terrible. I know it can be pretty bad right now, and we're about to get more bad weather behind it. I was I was on the news because I was talking shit on my school because they were canceling our department. And I was president. I mentioned earlier in the other game that I was president of the music fraternity. So then, of course, I had to go and give a speech about what a piece of shit Edinburgh was. So I went on the news and I didn't swear, but I was like, and there were professors there and stuff, and everyone was like, yeah, because that was a rally for it. And I was on the news. That's for sure. Nothing bad happened. I'm glad I did it. I stand by what I said too. School's a piece of shit. I do not like my alma mater. And it's also not my alma mater anymore. They literally got absorbed by Penn State. So I stand by. Edinburgh sucked. It was mismanaged and clearly was because now it's a Penn State adjunct. Popped in, hit the like button. Thank you, Giants fan 56. Oh, I wish you guys start working in 40 minutes. This is a late start for you. We've had a few inches on the ground. I don't know what we've gotten so far today. It was a very fine snow. That really bad stuff that sticks to the road really bad. You know what I mean? Like you can't keep up with it. It just goes, and then like it's almost like it causes enough surface where the wind freezes it better. Just that icy, slushy, really bad snow. And it's not even pretty. It's not the big flakes. It's not the good flakes. It's not a good accumulator. It's just, it makes the road scary. Worse snow. Yeah, well, you're right. You're right. It's not the 16. You know what? This is the first time I think you've said at least it's not the 16 hours. So, hey, cheers. I respect the hustle, bud. I hope you use some company time to keep tuning in, though. I like that. Well, I have an unreasonable shift coming up. You must help people. That's the first thought that comes out of biker flying. That's awesome. God, oh man, our healthcare workers are fucking taken advantage of left and right. I actually don't know what Irish Panic does, but it is a very funny thing that you went right to healthcare because healthcare workers are not treated as well as they should be. And it's such a lucrative field. Why are there not more people working in it? Kickoff for the half is off and will be a touchback. Love our healthcare workers, all of them. Thank you for keeping us safe. Emergency workers as well. Security. Huh. Interesting. Totally understand long work hours worst. Yes, I mean, in healthcare, we'll always have a job, but damn, it sucks. Yep. You'll have a job. There's decent money in it, but you're earning it in a very stressful way. Thank you for working in healthcare. And security, Irish Panic. Also matters. Stroud gets it out. Big arm pass. It is caught. That's first downs and almost to the 50-yard line. 4:47 counting down the third quarter. Healthcare worker. You have to really love, yeah. Again, the money is actually pretty decent. And like a lot of people can enter it, but I mean, it's so stressful. It's worse than food. Nothing should be worse than working in food. I did that for long enough. I think everyone is fixing this. Otherwise, I'd be super depressed. Yep. Drops back, fires it. It is caught by Singletary. It's going to get 2 yards, it looks like. Well, yeah, if you're working security, it definitely counts as hazardous. There was a point in time I looked into the Brinks truck drivers. They are not paid enough by a lot. Like, disgusting. It is disgusting how little a Brinks truck driver is. If you have a job where you have to carry a gun because of safety, you should not be paid that little. And they're carrying money. What? Flag on the play stops the play. Not okay. See, personally, I don't care about holidays as much as long as I get my 4th of July off. But the only reason I care about 4th of July is because it's a gig we have and it's a big gig. Other than that, like, when I was in my old department, I loved the holidays. Okay, yeah, it's easy until it's not, though. It deserves compensation. I'm also very for everyone deserves compensation. Drops back. He's got. Oh, Stroud's taken down. Lots of about 7. Oof. Ooh, New Year's Eve would be rough. New Year's Eve would be rough. I won't even play. Our band will not play New Year's Eve. We won't even play. And you get more money on New Year's Eve. The money is never good enough. New Year's Eve sucks. Not even mobsters, just fucking shitheads. You got to make decisions then, and that's not comfortable, let's say. Not to, yeah, we don't want to get too in the weeds about. I don't want to say the wrong words on YouTube. That's why I'm pausing. I'd play for Metallica money. I'm talking, we play for regular. If I was getting, you would have to pay me $300 myself to play on New Year's Eve. I think that's my price right now. $300, I'd probably do it. $500, I'd definitely do it. And that's not realistic for a local band. That's not the money we make. Metallica makes a lot of money. They're also playing big venues. We're playing bars. Gets the 10. Colts have the ball now after a punt. Going to be in a delicious situation for the Texans. Great field position for the Texans. Bad for the Colts to start their drive. So, like, if we were playing, like, I play in bars and stuff. And, like, these regular bars, they're just like bars. They're bar. Good play. You go there, you're like, oh, bar. Great, let's have fun at bar. All of a sudden, New Year's Eve happens and there's a cover charge. No one's going to pay. They're giving you wet hats. And the How I Met Your Mother joke about the wet hats is so fucking funny because it's true. Why are they always wet? They do that. They have food in a weird way that's all oddly perishable in a situation that's, by the time anyone even gets there, it's already past its acceptable limit. The health inspectors, of course, aren't there. You've got all this stuff, and then they try to stick you on pay unreasonably, and then no one shows up because all the regular drinkers that are usually there to watch you, they stay home because they don't want to deal with the New Year's bullshit. Then all the people that come out are so sloppy fucking drunk because they don't know how to drink because it's one day a week, so let's black out because blacking out is fun? I don't know. Blacking out's never fun. Maybe don't do it. But once a year, these people decide they're going to, so they're sloppy as shit. There's cops absolutely fucking everywhere. Which, even if you're not breaking the law or doing anything, is not great. It's also not great that we live in a situation where cops everywhere is uncomfortable. So all this stuff adds together, and then the only times you play, they always try to stiff you on pay. Be like, oh no, we agreed on this. It's like, no, we agreed on this. So then you have to have a contract involved. And it's not cool when you're playing at a bar and you need an actual contract involved. That's not good for anyone. So then you have to have one. Because you're going to get stiffed on pay otherwise. They're like, play longer. Why didn't you book us longer? We'll pay you more. How much more? Not enough more. Every single time. I've done it too many times. We haven't in a few years. We are done with that shit. And the money is never going to be good enough because they charge a cover. And then they don't make money because nobody wants to go to a bar that charges a cover that only charges a cover once a year. And then there's no one in the bar. We'll give you the cover. No, how about you just pay us and you avoid the cover? Make your money on drinks like you're supposed to. Anyways, that's my complaint. Yeah, if I played a real venue, that would be different. Then I'd play. We played bars. Sorry, that might have been a little too in-depth on New Year's bars. I'm over that shit. Maybe next year in Dino's Drafhouse we need to have a band for New Year's Eve. Do a live stream. I'd be cool. Set them up in the room over there. A couple cameras. All right. 1st and 10 for the Colts. Gets the snap, hands it off. Taylor running with it. Fresh baked downs. Met with resistance. Going to get 2 more yards after that. I think live streaming on it. I gotta. I need all the walls in the room to look like these nice walls behind me. The other walls are not like this. I do want to get some live music going in here and trying to get some streams, local bands and stuff. I know plenty. I just need some help with the sound. I haven't asked Robert yet. I'm hoping that he'll help. Hands it up. I don't want to. Gonna get 2 or 3 yards there, Bob, for the Colts. I'm gonna ask the drummer of my band. He does the sound for our whole thing. I'm gonna ask him if he wants to help out, and then of course, like any donations and stuff, like band will get the door prize, and then try to compensate him in some way. But until the room's actually done and it's a real idea, I don't want to ask yet. Sharing concert stream would be tight as well. All right, see, that's another thing I could say. So many ideas have been thrown around. Minshew fires the pass out. It's caught at midfield. Yep, they are going to mark it good 1st downs. I was thinking about doing door prize to the band and then like half of it to charity at one point. And then I was like, well, maybe that's not enough to start out with, because realistically the door is going to be small, which would be like the super chats would be the door. Running into the 30. He's going to get to the 20. He gets to the 10. That's a touchdown for the Colts. Number 28, Taylor. Hot diggity daffodil. Jonathan Taylor with the touchdown for the Colts. They're coming back. Oop. There's ideas. When things are in their infancy, it's a lot harder to do the charity stuff. Well, I mean, we killed it on this, which is awesome. Almost $700 raised, which was sweet. But we're also not in our infancy anymore. Doing a live stream concert would be hard, and I also have to compensate the people that play. It's against my religion to not compensate musicians. They're going for 2. They want to tie this shit. Hands it off. No. That was an easy pass to 81. They got the 2-point conversion. Folks, we've got tied balls. Tied ball game. I'm sorry, Irish. They're always close games when they matter. Tied ball game. I didn't bring myself. This. I'm going to do a shot. Irish Panic just wanted to be able to go to work and fucking do his job and not worry about this game. Cheers, folks. I don't know. Texans have plenty of momentum. I don't think I would get too carried away with this, though. It's not a lovely spot to be in. That was just a really well-designed 2-point conversion, to be fair. I mean, it was perfect. It was right there. Just whoop. I mean, honestly, it's almost like we saw something similar in a game last week, and then Refs decide to be douchebags about it. I don't know. I don't know. All right. Gonna go to the potty real fast. Be right back. All right, back. These are the same refs from. Oh my God, is this the same refs? That's exactly what I was talking about. That was that was a lineman. I mean, it was a pretty similar play in reality. That's funny. I'm sorry, the Lions should have had that. In my unprofessional opinion, the Lions should have had that game. All right, 9:56 left in the third quarter of this game. Winner clinches a playoff berth. Loser eliminated. Tie adds who knows what. And gets it, hands it off. Gonna get a couple yards. This is for all the marbles. We are tied. Sorry. Didn't mean to bring my guns out in the bar. Just had to happen. I'm having a good night. How are you guys doing? All right. I'm ending the poll and I'm going to put my video link. Gets the shotgun snap, fires a big arm path to nobody. Twas to nobody's. I got that. Pinheiro. Drops back from shotgun. He gets it out of pressure. It is way overthrown. Even possibly dangerous. I hate that I literally then I got it fresh because it won't let me click my own thing if I don't. Man, YouTube is oddly buggy for such a giant company. And we got squeaky small ones. And the punt is off. The Colts will get the ball back. Gets the 15. Taken down at the 20. Hot shit. Fucking level. Fucking level. Let's go. Let's go. Prescott Downs, number 1. I can imagine, dude. That's where I was last week. Then the fucking Chiefs came back and chiefed it up. They chafed it, huh? We had a 2-win season. We had a 4-win season. Then we went to the Super Bowl. Then we went to the championship game. And now we don't even have anything to root for in last week. I'm a sad Bengals fan, guys. I'm a sad Bengals fan. I'm still hopeful. I'm still good. I'm still happy. Fate was not on our side this year. I thought we'd make playoffs, though. I really did. And then we just sucked ass against the Steelers twice. And that's really what did it. Honestly. Those two Steelers games. Sucked ass on. Sucked ass. Kicked us out. There's nothing else you can do about it. You can't lose every divisional game in a whole season pending this coming week and expect to make playoffs. You just can't do that. Yeah, that's right. Actually, we really will probably have an easier route now that we did that. Because we did not have a favorable schedule this year. We're NFC fucking North, though. We did fine against everyone except our own division. Think about that. That's 6 of our losses. 6 of our losses. Well, sorry, 5 currently. I'm anticipating tomorrow's. 5 of our losses going in and out were all divisional. There's no schedule making around divisional games. You can't make the playoffs losing every divisional game. It's not happening, obviously. We were so close. And you know what we needed to do? Was win one of those divisional games and we'd still be in it this week. And then this would be another divisional game. Which would have to be 2 divisional games won to even think about it. Can't do it. We did lose to the Strouds. That was a good game, though. I don't consider that one of the games we should have won. We should have beaten the Steelers once. Maybe not twice. The Ravens was tough because Burrow went down in the Ravens game. The Titans are the one we should have had Browning in early in the season. The Titans game. We could have won that with him. And Taylor running with it, going to get all but 3 yards of fresh downs. If we put Browning in, we could have maybe won. Burrow was hurt then. Different hurt, but hurt. He was just hurt all season. That sucks. When you have a quarterback like that, you rely on him. But we have the receiving core that works. Browning proved that, but we made too many mistakes early in the season. That's really what did it. And also, we should have beat the Steelers once. Hands it off to 21. Fresh downs, gets past the 35, pushing towards the 40. A man jumps on him. Yeah, the Titans game. We should have, when Burrow was clearly too hurt to play in that. They knew how to exploit us. We should have put Browning in, and we could have won it. And clearly Browning did awesome. The league in general overpays starting quarterbacks and undervalues backups. This season better fucking show this. People saying we can't extend to 40 teams. There's not enough good quarterbacks in the league. Bullshit. Hands it off, running up the middle. Fresh downs, he gets right through the Texans trying to win. He gets a 40. Are the Texans even trying to win right now? Oh boy, Texans fans, I'd be getting stressed out if I was you. Holy shit. Look at, will be the Panthers game. Yeah, I don't know. Is that the game? I'd have to argue it's because Stroud went out for a little bit. You lost Tank Dell. And I don't think you guys, quote unquote, heavy quotes, deserved to be here given the rebuild. You deserve to be here given good play, good decisions on personnel, and playing awesome. Like, you deserve to be here. But, like, I don't think that's the game. Even a bad team has a good game here and there, and it was divisional. The divisional games are often that way. So I don't know about that. That's why I'm saying we should have beat the Steelers once. And if we had put Browning in the Titans game, that first Steelers game would have been the game. Because he would have been more used to it. Instead of that being his first game, real game, would have had more experience, had a chance to beat the Titans, we could be up 2. We could be comfortably in playoffs right now. The Bengals could be comfortably in playoffs if we had played Browning in that Titans game. That's why that's the game I talk about. Because if we played him, we might have still lost. But we would have beaten the Steelers the first time around. Maybe we beat the Ravens, the game that Joe Burrow goes down, if we played Browning in that Titans game. The Titans game was so away from us. We scored 3 fucking points. Why was Burrow in? And again, not a ding at Burrow. He was hurt. He was literally hurt. He was hurt. That's where I'm coming from. I don't know. Just notice 25 points is the most points the Chiefs scored on the Bengals defense in the past 5 matchups. Dude, we got the fucking Chiefs number, dude. We got the Chiefs number. Only team in division that lost the Panthers ever. Yeah, I mean, that's true. Hello, Real Fan Sports. Happy New Year's to you as well. I hope you're having a lovely start to it. We're just having a good time. Watch some foosball. I think that's obvious. Oh, man. I'm just happy to be here, Bob. 7:28 stopped. We're back to some foosball here. I'll tell you what, dude. Seriously, if we had played Browning in the fucking Titans game, we'd be in the playoffs. Fucking Zach Taylor. I'm not sold on Zach Taylor as a coach. I'm going to say it, and I'll say it again. Then we went to a Super Bowl and a championship, and I was like, maybe I'm wrong. And then this year happened. I'm like, I'm not wrong. Not sold on him. Rolling for the Colts. Ooh, we got a 3. Hands it off. Nothing. Maybe 1 yard with forward progress. We rolled a 3 for the Colts. Rolled 3. Okay. Yeah, Burrow is a very important. I didn't say we were going to the Super Bowl this year. I just would have liked playoffs. We could have gone 1 and out. And gonna get stopped. No gain. If anything, lost a yard. Our receiving core is also very good. Let's be fair. Last season, like Eli Apple, I never liked. The trash talking from the mayor was hilarious. I stand by that. I like it. And, you know, there was a little help from the refs. And I wasn't bringing that up until Mahomes had his little hissy fit a few weeks ago. Before that, I was like, we should have played better than the refs. Which is actually true in a lot of instances. But then he had his little hissy fit and was like, you know what? No, the refs fucked us. Nah, not really. We should have played better than refs. We could have been in the Super Bowl last year. For sure. For sure could have been. Anyways. Oh, no, it's swatted down on him. That's what a 3 will get you, Minshew. I don't know what to tell you, dude. The die don't lie. The die don't lie. It's a 4th and 9. The die don't lie. You get a 3, 3 and out. You know? What's up, Grange? I mean, yeah, a star quarterback's going to help you get to the fucking... Let me get to the Super Bowl. Don't forget, he did only have 2 wins before he went out the year he got his leg destroyed. We have a good receiving core. And the kick is up, and 57-yarder. It dinked out! It dinked a 57-yarder! We got a doink! A dinky doinky doink doink doink! Sorry, okay, that was excessive. Oh no, and it killed the horse! Put him in the glue factory. He's not blue anymore, he's glue. Put him in the glue. Throwing attempt turnover penalty that was clearly off. Dude, it was such a blatant fucking penalty. He's like, we don't get these penalties. That pissed me off so bad. Where it's like, you know what? I'm not going to take the high road anymore on the championship game of last year. I took the high road the whole time until that happened. It's like, no, fuck you. You got 5 downs on one of those. You got a 5th down once. That's what fucked us, the 5th down. Fuck you. Okay, I'm getting aggressive now. It's happening. Even if the Bengals beat the Chiefs last year, I think somehow the Eagles would have won. Nah, we would have had the Eagles. We would have had them. It's easy to say in hindsight because there's no proof. I think it would have been about as good of a game as it was. I think it would have been a nice close game. I do. I think it would have been good. Fiesta Bowl. You were at the Fiesta Bowl the year they ended the UFC streak. Nice. Oh, fucking A. 2. Working. No. Every single time. Why? Why does it do this? Boom. At least I figured out how to solve it fast. It goes this way. I can put it in. So I have NFL and NFL 2. That's 2 slots on my Streamlabs. They're the same. If the camera shits itself, I have to go to NFL 2. I have to do this whole process. And it's always a small screen first. And then it will allow me to fix it. It's just so weird. It does only happen during good games. You're right. We have an Alienware computer. That's what we're running off of. We literally bought it because of doing YouTube. I've invested a bit of money into YouTube. Appreciate everybody that's donated, super chatted, subscribed, and donated to charity. That shit counts too. Link is still in the description for the charity, by the way. Still able to donate. And tomorrow, all super chats for the Browns-Bengals game will be donated to our charities page. So, if you are feeling frisky to donate, we do appreciate it always. Maybe consider holding off till tomorrow and giving it to a good cause. Oh, we got an end around, kind of. The weird projection of it. Stroud keeps it, fresh downs, and to the 40-yard line. Well, you cannot recommend Alienware all you fucking want. We already have it. I didn't say I was about to buy one. I said we have it. No, my uncle was fine with it, and he does a whole bunch of tech stuff. It does what we need it to. We don't do heavy gaming on it in that. It processes what we need it to just fine. All the issues we have are not... The GoPro is the reason the camera goes out. It's not the Alienware. Run up the middle 4 yards for the Strouds. The GoPros are glitchy as webcams is the problem. Oh, fuck, it's not a Tide Ball game anymore. Oh, no, it is a Tide Ball game. Right, they missed the kick. They missed the kick. They missed the kick. We got Tide Balls. Tide Balls. We don't use a PC. We use laptop. That's also part of it. Because we need to be able to move it around. Because it's the bar. And we both work. So, Stroud keeps it. He runs 4 yards out of bounds. So, I work off of my laptop for work. And this is my normal setup is over here. And then we switch to Carly's laptop, which is the Alienware for streaming, which is now over here. But she actually has a setup in the other room for when she does her working. She does part-time where she's on the computer. And then part-time at my dad's place. Well, full-time at my dad's place, part-time for this other place. And so we need laptops. It's just plain simple. Plenty of time. Fires it. It is almost caught in congestion. Beaten down by 3 Colts. Gonna bring a 4th and 2. Looks like we might have someone going to the glue factory. Little dinger there out of 45 in the Colts. Yeah, exactly. That's why. Alienware works well because we need laptops. We have to have the portability. especially with the way the streaming's gone. Like, we used to be in that room, and then we came to this room with the couch, and then we've got this, and we're always changing. Like, behind the scenes, a lot changes often. Like, John will just come over and be like, oh, okay. Oh, I did this. Yeah, I did. Let's think about it. A lot has changed. We're constantly evolving. Like, we cannot be bogged down by an actual PC. Would it work better? Sure. Yeah, absolutely. But no, doesn't work. And again, the GoPro is the reason that the camera dies all the time. I don't think that's pass interference. Especially the way the game's been called up to this point. Now, if they get inconsistent after that call, I might change my mind. But to this point, I'm going to call that fine. All right. Fairburn. 51-yard attempt. No gimme by any point of anything. 30 yards. Oh, downs. All right, and snap, kick. That looks good. The Texans, the Strouds, will now take the lead in this game. 17-14. Let's go. Yeah, so you're using CAD and stuff. Like, that's different. We're just running Premiere Pro for editing. This handles the streaming and everything. And that's what we use it for. We tried doing it with my computer before, and it did not work well enough. Actually, my uncle even told me that the one we got was a little bit of overkill. But that's fine. A little bit of overkill is fine. Except I swear to God, I ordered this computer with a single hard drive, and it wound up being a 2-disc hard drive, and I'm not happy about that. It's frustrating. Never get a 2-disc hard drive. Just, I swear that was a mistake. We should have gone back and checked the receipts, and I don't know. Was not my intention. I easily could have just been a dumbass and done it. And touchback for the kickoff. I mean, we have all kinds of memory cards and an external hard drive and all kinds of stuff. All kinds of it. Well, I'll tell you what, pinning the video is definitely helping give a boost to it. So, that's good to know. All right, in shotgun, Minshew gets it. He hands it off immediately to Taylor, who's going to get swallowed up with a gain of about 1 yard there. Interesting. 3:17 left in the third quarter. 170 yards for Jonathan Taylor. Hot diggity daffodil. That's a good one. All right, in shotgun, gets it. Nope, drops back. Got some time, fires a pass, gets it, fresh downs. Gonna be shy of the 40. About the 38-yard line on that one. See what you got for us this time. Fresh baked downs. Oh, you were ready with that one. You were waiting. You had that ready, copy and paste. You were ready for the copy and paste on that one. That was too fast. You can always give a little quickie pausey poo. Gets the snappy fire. No, sorry, hands it off. And Jonathan Taylor is taken down behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of about 6 yards. Come on, Strouds. This is the year for the Strouds to lose in the divisional round. You're getting past the wild card round. Let's go. Unless you're playing the Bills or Browns. Those are my bandwagon teams. One of them has to make it past the wild card. The Bills are going all the way this time. And if they're not, the Browns better be playing the Lions in the fucking Super Bowl. Lions are my NFC. Takes the handoff. He fires it. It's caught. Fresh downs. Pass it. There's a flag, though. Uh-oh. Well, it looks like it's going to be against the Texans. Probably inconsequential, to be honest. Probably declined. Texans all the way this time. Well, no, that's Buffalo all the way this time. Buffalo all the way this time. Roughing on the defense. Personal foul. Let's see it. Oh, they've been calling that a lot this year. Yeah, the helmet's hit. No, that is pretty consistent with the calling this year. Yeah, no, I'm going to have to say that's a good penalty. That's consistent with the year's officiating. Ooh, even Carly's on the Texans train. No, I'm sorry. That is a consistent penalty this year. That's a good one. Levin Pittman gets it. Going to get about 4 or 5 yards on that one. Yeah, that was a consistently called good. That was a good call. Sorry to say. That was a proper call on the penalty. And I'm never biased as a fucking diehard scream in your face Bengals fan when it comes to stuff. Never once been biased that way. Not one way. Never. Mr. Walkway walk me to the building. Fuck you. Hands it off. Get it. Go. He's got fresh. Dude, the Colts want to win this game. The Colts feel hungrier. Is it just me? I feel like the Colts are hungrier. The Texans are, I'd have to say, playing slightly better, but the Colts are hungrier. I've never been biased in my life. I'm so good at sports betting because of how unbiased I can be. That's why I always say, like, I'm the best at sports betting because I leave emotions at the door. That's me as a person. Never emotional. The Texans are playing like, oh, I'm just happy to be here. I'm just happy to be in the consideration right now, Bob. That is an apt way to describe it. Apt way. I would never be sarcasm, Nick. Sarcasm. I've never used sarcasm. I would never be sarcastic. I would never. I'm not a huge fan of Jimmy Kimmel. I'm not against him. Don't love his show. As far as late night goes, Conan's the king. Seth does a great job with certain aspects. I know some people don't like Seth. The other thing I don't like when people say they don't like Seth is they're like, well, he's a little too liberal. And it's like, yeah, he's pretty fucking open about it, though. Like they say in effect like he's acting unbiased and that he is biased, but it's like, no, he is biased. And he acts biased. And he admits to biased. And that's where I respect it more. I'm not one way or the other. I'm a very moderate person, and we don't need to get into politics or nothing. But I do like Seth Meyers because it's like, well, he's funny. He's telling jokes. And he's more transparent than some people try to claim. Conan's better, though. Conan's just the king. Conan is the king. Yeah. Seth is just too funny. I'm sorry. You can disagree with Seth and still find his joke. Like, you can disagree with a comedian and still find them funny in a lot of ways. You know what I mean? Like, That's the whole thing about comedy. It's pushing things. And, like, you can push too far. Anthony Jeselnik, I saw an interview with him recently, and he was talking about, like, mean-spirited comedians. He did not word it this way. But he's like, you're there to make people laugh. People are supposed to feel good. Like, you can say weird, because Anthony Jeselnik says weird shit. But everyone's in on it. Everyone's laughing. But when you're just making a joke to be like, I pissed off someone, that's not funny. That's not a joke. Dave Chappelle says his best stand-up ever was, I forget what he named it. It was his first, like, Netflix one. And he was talking about the trans community and stuff. And, like, we don't need to get into politics and stuff. But, like, he says that's his best one. It's like, that's your worst one. You're mean-spirited in it. I don't care what you say. It's pretty funny. Killing Him Softly is his best work, first off. His stand-up special after that one was hilarious as shit. That one was like, and also was just not that funny because he just was making jabs to make jabs. They weren't well-crafted jokes. His stand-up special after that, awesome. Killing Him Softly is in my top 10 best stand-ups of all time. But The Entertainer, he called it The Entertainer. He thinks that's his best one, and it's like, dude, you're delusional. That is your worst one. Hands down, has nothing to do with the jokes per se. It's your intent. It's how you did them. You were literally punching down. And then he makes jokes. He's like, oh, people are saying I was punching down. Fuck you. You used to, as a younger comic, talk about punching down and punching up. Every comedian does until you get a certain level of stardom. It's like, well, I can't punch anywhere. Not really, no. Sorry. You're too big. Stop punching down. That's more what it was. Punching down. Yes, a difference between chirping and being a dick. That is a great way to put it. I love a good chirp. I love chirping. But don't be a fucking dick. That's why I like trash talking. I love trash talking. But, like, there's a line. And the line is fluid. I don't know. I love Dave Chappelle to this day. I don't discredit him because of it. It's just, he's too proud of his worst. He's too proud of his worst work. And it's affecting him. It's like, bro, you ran away for a while because you couldn't handle it. And you had great interviews after that. How humble the interviews were. And then he just starts punching down. And then he stopped punching down, to be fair. But he still backs up the punching down like he has something to prove. Like, oh, and then he ran off. He was just like other people, like, oh, I'm being canceled. No, you're not being canceled. You're one of the most popular viewed things on Netflix. That's not being canceled. I'm sorry. What is being canceled? Canceled is the most popular viewed thing on, like, Seth Rogen. You're being canceled. You're the most popular podcast of all time. You're being canceled. Boy. So canceled with the millions of dollars rolling in. What? Shut up. Cancel culture's not real. Twitter. Yeah, chirps in hockey are amazing. See, that's the point. Chirps in hockey are always appropriate. 92-73. Well, somebody's happy about Arizona. Wonder who it is. All right, under center Minshew. Motion from number 1. Gets it, hands it off, and swallowed up. That's a hungrier looking Texans team. 16 seconds left in the third quarter. They're not enjoy having a little gap in your teeth. Motion from 83 stops Minshew waiting 0 seconds, and we're in the next quarter. Fourth quarter, Stroud's having a small lead. Colts looking like they're able to score here. I changed the quarter. I changed quarter before we posted it, Irish. Don't give me that shit. I changed it. I fucking changed it. Man, the dynamic of me being by myself has to be so different. I much prefer co-hosts. This is hard. You guys are making it much easier. Thank you for being active in the chat. I feel like I went a little hard on the last tangent and I had no one to reel me back in. And then eventually I was like, you've said the same thing 4 times. Kind of beating a dead horse at that point. I don't know why he'd beat a live horse, but beating a dead one's not better. Be careful, Grange is going to moderate you. Grange will moderate you. Yeah, sorry about the last tangent a little bit. Cancel culture gets me mad because it doesn't exist. Is really the point. It's fake. It's just fake. And hands it off with a fake pass to get 2 tree yards there, Bob. I say let's not get too political, and then I double down. I'm like, I made mistakes, so it's like fucking bring it up some more. I'm killing it, guys. I'm killing it. Thank God you guys are reasonable. This one's to everyone that supports us, everyone that hits that like button, subscribed, comes in and comments, seriously, especially on the videos, though I haven't posted one in a while. Comments mean a lot. Gets the snap, Minshew fires it, it is caught. Gonna get him 4 yards, not enough. It'll bring a 4th down. They're gonna have to go for the field goal kick. Anyways, everyone that has supported us financially, non-financially, the subscribe button and the like button are more than enough. Thank you, everyone. Cheers. To a lonely week of football as an eliminated mathematically team. I haven't come to terms with it yet. I'm still coming to terms with it. It's settling in. I had a rough patch for one day last week. By rough patch, I mean, it was Monday, and I was like, stoop. And the kick is up, and it is good this time. We've got a tie ball game. Let's go. I love the chaos. I thought of a joke about John, but I'll save it for when he's here. That seems more appropriate. He's not even in the chat. If he was in the chat, maybe, but he's working tonight, so. Yeah, he should be here tomorrow. I mean, barring weather being impenetrable, he should be here tomorrow, so. And again, tomorrow's stream, Browns, Bengals. We will do this anytime the Browns and Bengals play each other. Just twice a year, though. We probably will try to go to one of those games each year. We will be doing the charity stream. We'll be doing charity stream on Christmas and Thanksgiving. If we're ever streaming on Christmas, Thanksgiving, or a Browns-Bengals game, all super chats will always be donated to the page we have for Roswell Park. Almost $700. Anybody that's donated or can't or hasn't or whatever, we appreciate all of you. With our limited community, hitting almost $700 is already incredible. $1,000 was a very ambitious goal. They recommended $500 for us. They gave us like a real person, too. They recommended $500. I said, no, fuck that. We're getting $500. We're getting fucking $500. And we did. That's why I didn't want it for a goal. I want a goal that's ambitious. We don't fail. You don't fail if you don't hit that goal. You still succeed. You just got more to go. And that's why we got tomorrow. And if we don't get it, we're just going to keep going anyways. We're just going to keep doing it. Just keep doing it. There's always next season. By next season, I mean the XFL, and we'll have to figure out someday to do what stream during that one too. But let's do it. Yeah, it was a shot right out of the measurer. I forgot to bring the shot glass over. Oh man, that was a nice dunk. And excuse me. I love minor league basketball. I haven't gone to a minor league basketball game in too long. I don't like basketball. I love going to a basketball game. I don't like watching on TV, but at the game, the atmospheres. They're returning it out of the end zone. What? You touch that shit in the back. Gets to 20. He gets to 25. He got 2 yards doing it. I guess he got 2 yards. It works. I wouldn't recommend that. Was it worth 2 yards? Probably not. That's fine. That's fine. Everyone says that baseball is the best atmosphere. No, it's boring as shit and you're just in the sun. Now, basketball. That's an atmosphere. That is a... Basketball is a very fun, especially minor league, because the stands are mostly empty when you go to a minor league game, but the people there are still electric. It's fun. Fires it. Catches it. And going to be 3 yards shy. Also, going to a minor league sports team is much like supporting your local musicians. Go to bars where local musicians are playing and just buy a drink. If the bar is selling drinks, the band is doing a good job. Give a hoot and a holler, give a clap, say a fuck yeah! Seriously, if you get an overwhelming fuck yeah as a local band, if we ever hear one of those, like that puts a fucking boot up our ass in a good way. Like, give a fuck yeah. Drops back from under center, hands it up, he's got the fresh bake down. It's going to be shy of the 40 for first and 10, 12:42 counting down in the fourth quarter. Yeah, you ever see a local band? Give a fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Seriously. It's nice. And that's what minor league sports is. Minor league sports are the local bands of the sports community. Go support them. We know ELS supports them. College counts. College football, maybe not. That's pretty much pro, but other college sports, volleyball, basketball, hockey, go see it. Gets the snap from under center. He drops back. He's got pressure. He's sacked to shit back at the 25-yard line. The Colts are hungry. 12 minutes in the fourth. Second down. Oh, seriously, give a fuck yeah. Any reaction at any point when you're playing is awesome. Even if it's a small, like we've played in front of only a few people before. Luckily, that doesn't happen much anymore. But if you play in front of 5 people and everyone's just like, fuck yeah, you're going to have the gig of your life. If you play in front of 60 people and everyone's just like back turned, fuck that gig. Fires a pass, it's caught, gets to the 40, keeps on his feet, and he's still on it, gets so just shy of the 45, bringing a third down, going to be about 4 yards for a new set of downs. If a basketball person, go to a basketball school, so go to, yes! Basketball games are so much fun. I do not like basketball in general. I don't follow it. I don't have a team. I don't particularly like playing it. Fires it. It is caught. Fresh downs and at the 50. Another 2. Nice. The Strouds still in it. I'll play horse here and there, but even that I'm almost averse to. Also, I had a really shitty basketball coach when I was in middle school. He was a piece of shit. I fucking hate him. I had a middle school basketball coach that only wanted to win. It wasn't even varsity. It wasn't even 8th grade. It was literally 6th and 7th grade. Hands it off. Oh, he's going to get, there's a flag, and he stays on his feet to get 3. We'll see what the flag does, though. Either way, it's going to be 5, so that run doesn't matter. It's either going to be a loss or a gain. Holding. Offense. Ouch. Yeah, he was too interested in winning instead of teaching the sport and was too gung-ho. And, like, I wasn't particularly good at basketball, but I was athletic, so I was super fast. I was okay at defense. I just couldn't shoot. And, like, he treated me like shit, and I don't know if it was something personal with my mom or something, because my mom was a loud fucking lady, and she was on the fucking PTA, and this was Catholic school, so it was a very small amount of people. So politics played a lot of things and a lot of stuff. He was a piece of shit. Drops back. Fires. Gets it. Gonna be past the 45 for second down. Dude, he had a private basketball court. Like he had it, like, so he was rich. Had a indoor basketball court built at his house, and he would coach the top 5 players privately outside of regular practice. Stroud gets the ball out of a lot of pressure. That was caught for fresh baked downs. That was caught. It was caught. And they marked it caught. That is for the Strouds. It's caught. Let's go. So he had the private fucking thing built, and he would only invite the top 5. That kind of a guy. And he was supposed to be a coach teaching kids how to play a sport. Disgusting. We're not talking high school varsity. We're talking middle school JV. Literally 6th graders. 6th graders. He would have private practices. Cancel regular practices to do it. Stupid. Flags in the air. Gonna get 4 yards. Pending flag. We're rolling. Wait, who's out? Strouds are out. Ooh, a 14. 14's okay. That's a kick. It was literally like that. He was the worst. He was such a bad coach. The worst part is he was knowledgeable about the game and he was capable. Like looking back on it, he could have been so much better, and that's what makes me the most frustrated as an adult. It's like I've gotten over it. No foul on the play. Yeah, there's one. He literally kneed me next to like go into a game and then never played me for an entire quarter. I was on my knee. I was the only one that didn't play. And I was a pretty athletic guy. Still am, actually, but a little beer-bellied. I did great in track in high school. And he just kneed me. It was definitely a personal thing. That sucked. Fakes the handoff. Pressure. Gets it out. Crosses the line of scrimmage. He's going to be a yard shy of the downs as he jumps up to avoid a hit. Succeeds but doesn't stay on the feet. And now don't get me wrong. I'm not claiming I was good at basketball because I wasn't. I'm not. But it was Catholic school, 6th grade. It was a piece of shit. I stand by it. 8-19, counting down to the 4th. I was a healthy scratch. I went in there. He would only put me in if we had to foul someone, which I was good at. One time he put me in to foul someone, I just ripped him down and threw him. But then looking back on it again, it's like, oh, I was expendable. I get it. Fresh baked downs for the Strouds. The game I'm talking about that he was really bad was literally I was the only one that didn't play in a Catholic League 6th grade basketball game that was meaningless to anything. He had me knee down next to him for, I'm not shitting you, an entire quarter. Didn't put me in while he put everyone in except me next to me. And it was 100% probably because of my mom. Only because she liked to do the right thing on PTA board, but it was Catholic school. Hands it off, and gonna lose 3 yards. So I have my ear pierced, and I don't wear an earring much anymore. I need to get it back in. I had an infection and took it out. They didn't like that because I was a boy. Only girls could have ear piercings, and I had an ear. They made me cover it up with a Band-Aid. They were like, "You need to remove it." I was like, "I can't remove it. It's gonna get weird." They made me cover it up with a Band-Aid, and this is the whole thing. They literally thought I was gay, is really what it is. Like, there's no other way to put it. They thought I was gay. And I got treated like shit because of it from a lot of people. Which is funny, because I wasn't. My brother is. Fires it. Caught. Get almost to the 5. Oh, and there's a flag. And either way, like, dude, just fucking accept people. I don't care. What a good reason to hate a 6th grader. Because you're wrong about something. Stupid. Roughing. Personal foul. Horse collar tackle. Number 48 on the defense. That's on the Colts, baby. Yeah, I wasn't shy about anything, and that apparently means gay? I don't know. It was just fucking dumb. Also, when you interact with like kids and stuff, like things do have lasting effects in ways like that when you're doing that. Not that it really affects me in a real way, but I am still bitter about it. Hands it off, runs up the middle. That's a touchdown. Singletary, the former Buffalo Bill, with the touchdown. Let's go. Yeah. That's the funniest part is my brother is literally gay. Never suspected of it. Because he's not very flamboyant in any way. I'm a little flamboyant in a lot of things I do, so they thought I was. Again, no judgment. There's nothing wrong with any of it. I love my brother. I love everyone. But it's just like, but I literally got persecuted in a Catholic school because they thought I was gay. And I wasn't. And my brother didn't. And he was. And it's just so funny. I missed the extra point! No good on the extra point! So crazy. So crazy. And they wonder why I'm not, my family wonders why I'm not Catholic anymore. Again, nothing wrong with religion either. If anybody here believes in religion, believe in your religion, you're good. I don't care. I don't care. I don't, but it's just funny when the family's like, so weird. I don't think my dad's not Catholic. My dad's still Christian, but he's not Catholic anymore. After all the shit and everything that happened to that, he's definitely, he'd probably tell you he's still fucking Catholic, but he ain't Catholic. He's just Christian. Again, fine. And again, my family is mostly Catholic, and they are nice people, love me and everything. And I am not a religious person. They accept me and love me. They love my brother and accept my brother. My family's great. Nothing wrong with that. It's just like, don't wonder why. Yeah, my brother's not flamboyant, really. He has his moments, I guess. But again, he's not more flamboyant than I am. At all. Because of the extra point, that would be hilarious. Hilarious. Not like for you, but as an outsider, it might be. All right. Mattress sale apparently going on because mattresses are always on sale. I don't know how they get away with that law. Is it because nobody will prosecute it? Technically, you're only allowed, I think it's like 33% of the year an item can be on sale and still be legal. And I think that might be it. I could be definitely wrong. Pretty sure an item can only be on sale for 33% of the year. There's a law firm commercial on. I'll let you know in a second. And they're showing beautiful kick. Beautiful kick right there. All right, and kickoff is off. We have 6:20 left in the fourth. And the Colts get a touchback. So 6:20 stopped right now. Irish, I'll give you some better time updates. If I don't, please just chime in like you just did, and I will make sure, and anyone for that matter, anybody chiming in, you need some time updates and stuff, let me know. Would suck if people accused you of being gay when you're not at all. I wasn't even like, I don't even care that people thought that, because people thought that in high school a lot too, which was also weird. I hung out a lot of chicks, dude. I don't know. Again, a little flamboyant. I don't care. That's not the part that hurts me. The part that hurts me is that I was judged for it. Don't judge people based off of stupid shit. Hands it off, runs, and losing 3 yards. The Stroud's do a good job getting a nice little sack. Oh, that wasn't a sack. Oh, no. The Colts got a nat 20, guys. The Colts got a nat 20. We really don't need to drive too far into the whole politics of everything, which this shouldn't even be political, but it is. Just fucking accept your fellow person and love everyone and hate people for being a dick. Gets the pass off, fresh downs. He gets away with it to the 40. He gets to the 50. He's almost to the other 45. Yes, a nat 20 will do that to you. It's a nat 20. I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't tell the die what to do. I just roll them. That sounds a lot like a touchdown, though. Yeah, Americans agree. There's literal studies that show Americans agree on like 75% of shit. And we let literally 5% of shit define us. It's crazy. Consumer protection laws. Hands it off. Oh, the Texans will get him at the line of scrimmage. Like consumer protection laws. And let's get rid of civil asset forfeiture. That's when police just take your money. And it happens kind of a lot. No more civil asset forfeiture. It's just a thing. It's dumb. If a cop ever says, like, do you have any cash in your car? Why does it matter? If they ask about drugs, sure. Also, who's going to say yes? What? Cash isn't illegal until they take it. Drops back, fires it, it's caught. And going to get about 3-4 yards on that one. They shouldn't be your enemies, but they ain't your fucking friends, dude. I want to be a lawyer. I want to go to law school in a couple of years. I've got my LSAT books right here. I've been reading them. I'm practicing. I want to be a lawyer. Yeah. And I want to do criminal defense. So that's me as a person. Police are not your friends. I don't care what you say. Hands it off. And I think he got the downs. You're marking him short. They're marking him short. There's a flag on the play. I grew up in one of the most privileged United States situations you can, and I still hate the police. Like, come on. And that was on the Texans' illegal use of hands. No, it doesn't matter at all. I have a music degree. They actually suggest you don't go for pre-law. Fun fact. If you go for pre-law, you look worse because you're not outside of your horizon, so it shows a lack of outside thinking for being accepted. And being later in age, the only part that holds you back is the fact that it's intensive and expensive. Hands it off. Gonna get to the 30-yard line. That's about a 4-yard gain for the Colts. 3:33 counting down to the fourth quarter. 36 seconds of the play clock for the Colts. It is a second down. Lawyer man. Yeah. All you need to do is pass the LSATs, which makes way more sense than the regular SATs. Like, this shit makes sense to me. It's all like logic-based stuff, where the SATs have Latin in it for some fucking reason. You gotta know Latin to get into college. What? Dumb. In shotgun motion from 2 in front of him, back by side, shuffles it to 26, and only gonna get 2 yards. Oh my God, are the Strouds gonna overtake a nat 20? Can't do it. The SATs are super stupid. The LSATs make sense. I'll take the case. I love Harvey Birdman so much. So much. The Strouds really need to stop this here. I'll take... Okay, there's an injury. I'm going to go pee. That was short injury. I thought it was going to take more time. All right, I'm back though. 2:33 counting down the fourth quarter. Colts have the ball, 3rd and 5 in Texans territory. Gets the snap. Minshew hands it off. He's getting... Oh my God, he's so close. They're marking him a half-yard shy. Oh, they're going for it on this one. They're going for it on this one. Did you get that thing I sent you? Did you get that thing I sent you? Ugh. Two-minute warning. Well, God, I think he's short. I think the ref has the right spot. I think the ref has spotted it correctly. Okay. If there's any old crusty slices, bring them home. I'm sure it is. This matters. It's just the FE is testing your engineering knowledge and the PE is testing your ability to engineer. Okay, that's fine. Appreciate the clarification. There was no... You're going to have to... I literally just opened up to you guys about, like, a thing that I don't tell too many people about with the whole bat. You're going to have to try a lot harder to hurt me. Over a thing that doesn't hurt me that I told you about. Facts? Sure. Affected at the time. Over it. Maybe that's why I like reffing and rules so much. Was I formed to be a ref guy because I had a bad coach experience? And I just want to hate coaches? That's not true. I had great coaches in high school and shit. I got a couple bowling plaques down there. I did awesome in track. I beat people way faster than me because I was so good at running the line. It's awesome. The football coach was super pissed when I didn't keep doing football. I only did football 1 year. He was super pissed because I was on track and he's like, you need to do football, the varsity coach. I was like, yeah, but like, it really hurts. I didn't really love getting hit that much. Like, it was fine here and there, but like, shit's kind of sucked. It's like, I don't really want to hit my head. So I stopped. And sometimes I have the days where I'm like, man, I should have kept the football. It would have been cool. But other days I'm like, well, my brain still works, so maybe it was a good idea. And also, I'm like a pretty good football fan. Gets the snap from shotgun, hands it off. They got 1st and 10 after all of that. Knocks him out of bounds. The small one is barking like crazy. Hey! I think medium one's being a dick to small one. All-American in 800, 400, and cross country. I did cross country for 1 year too. I did the 100, the 4x1, the 200, and I did the 400 as well. The 400 is so hard. Oh my God, it sucks. And hands it off. Taylor going with it. He's going to be out of downs 2 or 3 yards shy of fresh baked for 3rd down. My best was a 58 point something second 400. My 200 time I had a 21 point something. And my 100, I don't remember what my best time was. I was really good at the 4x1 because I had good coordination. I could grab the baton and go. And I ran curves like a motherfucker. So I was always leg 3. I was not the final leg. I was like, I did the curve and I handed it really well off. So I was always leg 3 and we did really good. Gotta be shy! That's a 4th down! That's 4th down and 1! Colts! Wow, state title. Nice. Yeah, I didn't get any states or none of that shit. I was really good at the 200. My best one was an invitational race. I think I got 5th place, which was really good. And again, I literally beat people faster than me because I ran the line so tight, and they were like on the outside of the line. They were adding like 10 steps to their race. I ran less distance. Gotta get that fucking line going. The 4x1 we did pretty well in. I think we got a 4th place in one of the invitationals. Again, we weren't that good. Well, we were pretty. Timeout taken by the Colts. I was always running for 3rd place. Like in most of the races, like I'm not. Like you had these guys that were like 6'1". Like I'm not beating someone that's 6'1". I'm fucking 5'10". This is not happening. That's what she said. Jay. Yeah, my buddy's kid, he's 14, and he does baseball. No track or nothing. And he's like, I couldn't beat you in a race. I was like, no, you can't. And I fucking raced him and burned him. I was like, just because I got a beer belly on me doesn't mean I can't burn your ass. He's like, how are you so fast? Because I ran track, dude. I'm active. I'm not fat because I don't move. I'm getting fat because I eat too much. Drops back, fires. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a turnover on downs. I think the Strouds can kneel it out, can't they? 40, 80. They can kneel it out. Right? That's 120. 3. 40, 80 is 160. I believe they can kneel it out. Unless I'm dumb. Oh my God. Oh, I did shot put too. I wasn't big enough for shot put. I did okay. For my size. Disc I was better at, but then I was more valuable in the relays, so I got pulled off disc. I actually had a private coach for 1 year for disc. My friend's dad was a college disc player, and he had a setup, and he just coached me for free for a year. And then I got pulled off of it. Kind of sucked. Nope, they're going to need a fresh down, it looks like, or at least a little bit of wasted time from the run since they're not kneeling it. Colts use the timeout. 58 seconds left. Yeah, you don't lose the ability to run, barring an injury. It's a lot of form, too. Yeah, my buddy's kid needs to fucking get his shit together. He's so cocky. He's such a stereotypical high school baseball player. Oh, I just do this. Like, dude, you want to go to D1? You better start running. Baseball. Blech. Gross sport. Unless you're talking about the Savannah Bananas. I'm in for a pool for tickets for that. Under center, gets it. Hands it off. Nice and slow. They're just using time. Keep on those feet. Where's the whistle blowing? And 54 seconds and a timeout's going to be called. They already told the refs to just stop it. Nah, you run like a constipated wiener dog. That's how you run. Running like a constipated wiener dog. It is 3rd and 6. No timeouts for the Colts. I mean, the Texans won. Gonna get 4 yards. No, I don't know what Paris Island is. I can safely say it. Nope. 4th down. So they're literally going to have like a few seconds to do something after a punt. There's a few seconds for the Colts. This game is not over. I feel like they could have done better on wasting clock. Though that's a bit of a stretch. They did a pretty good job. Wait, so it's an academy then? I'm going to have to ask my buddies about that. I have several friends that are Marines. Oh, it's a boot camp. Okay. I'm surprised I didn't know that, actually. Well, usually when I talk to my Marine friends, I'm just making fun of them and pretty much calling them little bitches. That's my favorite pastime to do to a Marine. I'm going to be honest. With respect, these are my friends. But man, it's fun. If you find the right fucking rib to poke on a Marine, that's your friend. Remember, you could disagree with the cause and still respect the service members. Most of these people that enlist are doing it because more or less their situation makes it very favorable. Doesn't mean they agree with the cause. I love fucking ribbing them, though. I love ribbing them. It's so much fun. Sometimes they punch me. That's when you know you got them real good. And it usually hurts. You just go one good punch to the shoulder or the fucking right in the tongue. They're gonna do the safety! They're gonna do the safety! They're doing the safety! There's 1 second they allowed the safety! It was the... We even get to roll the die. It landed on a 2 anyways! The die don't lie! Even in post, it landed on the 2. There's a second left. They did the safety. They did it wrong by 1 second, though. They can return the safety punt. You can punt if you want to. You can leave that safety behind. What a good play. 1 more second, he could have done it too. Oh my God, 1 second. They have to return the safety punt. Oh my God. Yeah, the crayons eaters. I always talk about flavors. Yeah, Marines love being called crayon eaters. I'll tell you what. That is one of their favorite jokes. It's funny because they actually do kind of like it. They don't like it, but they like it. My grandpa was a Marine. A couple of my very, very close friends are Marines. The only flavor of military I don't have in my life is the Coast Guard. And that's sad because I live on Lake Erie and the Coast Guard is here. All right, so there's going to be a kickoff. I was saying punt before, sorry. It's just a kickoff from the 20-yard line instead of the 35 for a safety. That's pretty funny. And you had no idea what it meant. In a real sense. Oh, no, it is a punt. Yeah. It's a 20. Okay. And they're going to return it. Time is expired. Bullshit ensues, and the ball's loose and on the ground. And it doesn't matter. The time is up. The Stroud's will clinch a playoff spot. First one since 2019. Good job, Strouds. Good job. Good job, Strouds. Oh, man. The script writing video is going to be so good after this, too. Oh, I'm so happy they won. Good job. Good job. You know what? One more shot for the night. One more. 2 of the Strouds. Sorry, the Minshew Manias. The Minshew Maniacs. I liked you too. It's not my fault. You guys are divisional rivals. Cheers to a good script writing episode. Now let's get the Bills a win. I remember the first time I realized, I was talking to one of my buddies. I must have been 20-ish. I was talking to my buddy. He's older than me by like 7 years, so he's out of the Marine Corps. But, you know, he's a Marine out. He did his time. Went to Iraq. I was just asking questions and stuff when he was like, dude, you know how boring it is? I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, it's so boring. He's like, you are bored constantly. He's like, shit gets real. It gets weird. He's like, but you're mostly bored. Like, that's why you guys are assholes. He's like, that's why we're assholes. We're bored as shit. He's like, you're either bored or you wish you were bored. It's like, oh my God, what a way to put it. And that was like when I really realized, it's like, wow, a lot of nothing happens. And it's better that way, though. But also still uninteresting. He's like, no, I'd rather be bored, but I'm bored. And it's like, wow, okay. Yeah, you're just bored, but you would rather be bored. Again, shit can get weird. But when shit gets weird, shit is weird. Well, that was a good game of football. Hope you enjoyed the solo train for today. Yep. I don't know. Most military people in my life also lie a lot about what actually happened, which makes sense and is fine. It's fine. Whatever. I'm fortunate because I'm a pretty obviously I'm a very conversational person. I'm a very good listener, as it turns out. So I get to hear some good stories sometimes under confidence, which is always nice. Though sometimes they get, I was going to say weird, but weird isn't a good way to put it. It's not weird. They're unfortunately usual, I guess. I don't know. Anyways, this was fun. This is a great game. Strouds are in now. I think Carly just got home. What a good time to log off. Guys, we'll be on tomorrow at 1 o'clock for... Fucking dogs. Be on for 1 o'clock for the Browns-Bengals game. All super chats will be donated for that one to our charity cause. You guys have a good night. Stay safe.